that empowers you.
Sorry, that's fun to watch.
It is. I'm half tempted to leave that set like that up there.
It's so cute.
But I think the wife would be mad at me if I continue to do that.
No, I've kind of given up.
Good afternoon and welcome to Dragons in the Dining Room. This is Waterdeep going into Dungeon of the Mad Mage. As far as announcements to get us started off, we have our 24-hour stream coming up in less than a week. We will be streaming for 24 hours of utter chaos.
That's what it's going to be. Shenanigans.
Pants.
Starting,
yes!
The heck you been, man?
Starting Friday, January 17th at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Going till Saturday, January 18th, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
What would we do if we randomly switched time zones?
Cry a lot.
The only other announcement I can think of is it's officially our 1-year anniversary of streaming.
Yeah!
As of today.
As of 6 o'clock tonight, we will have been streaming for a full year.
That seems insane.
It seems
a little bit.
Yeah.
Look at all the friends we've made. We sponsored DuluCon and we met geeks in DuluCon.
A lot.
And we're kicking our second year off with the charity stream.
Mm-hmm.
We really, yeah. I'm so proud of us.
We've done a lot.
We really have. My house doesn't exist 3 days out of the week, moving into 4. It's all good. I've never been so happy. Just kidding, I love you guys. I will say we go through 4 times the amount of toilet paper that we did last year.
I'm sure.
Should we have a
I
toilet
track
paper
it.
fund?
To be
Yes!
We should create a toilet paper fund so that way.
Yes.
I mean,
I'll have a new donation thing put up there. Donations for TP.
to be fair,
And every time
when we started our stream, there was 7 of us.
Yep.
We have gained 4 people since we started streaming.
We're gonna. Well, yeah, it's gonna be 5 really quick here, starting Saturday.
Yep, Saturday. Well, Friday. Friday, we will potentially have a new person join us. We will see.
Yes. Well, it depends on if she can make it Friday. We have a new addition. I'm adopting another for my collection. I mean, more friends.
You're not a crazy cat lady, you're a crazy nerd lady.
I'm a crazy introvert lady. I could collect introverts.
Yes, you do. And you're very good at it.
Introverts don't make friends, an extrovert finds them and adopts them.
Yes.
I mean, look at between you and Ange.
Every time you roll a nat 1, you have to put $1 in the TP jar. What about a quarter? Like, I'd be cool with a quarter.
I don't have a quarter.
Welcome to adulting, Darian.
I don't carry cash anymore.
Alright, moving on.
I'll put in IOU. I owe you toilet paper.
And then just use your app at the end of the night to send over like $1.25 and note it.
Yep.
Toilet paper. But every time you donate for toilet paper, you have to call it something else. Ivory throne accessory. Or, I'm like, I don't know. We can go with
Paper butt mask.
Alms for the butt napkins. Alms for the butt napkins.
Oh, this could flush away real quick. Okay.
Okay, moving
Ass
forward.
party.
Who remembers what happened last we met?
We met her.
We got a new friend. We had some weird dreams that weren't really dreams. We
Bolo.
My substream stayed. Oh, someone's looting the horde. Thanksy Kazella.
What else happened?
We followed up the note.
We got sending stones.
Yep.
Which are heckin' expensive.
It's okay, we can afford it.
Right?
We leveled.
I say, depending on how much money we get out of our next endeavor, I'm gonna get my moose some armor.
I mean, he's an ethereal moose. Or
Yeah, but he's squishy. He's a squishy moose.
What do you mean he's squishy?
His AC is only 11.
Yeah.
He's a squishy moose.
He's a moose.
What's his hit points?
19.
That does seem really low.
You
Hold
told me to use the normal.
Because I think
warhorse
I buffed
stat
yours.
bars.
on.
I might have buffed. I'm pretty sure I buffed yours. I buff everything, and then I get scolded.
Including the enemies.
Right?
Well, yeah,
but no,
I mean,
but
that's
yeah,
what you
I
guys
was-
miss.
Because you told me to use the
Well, if you
warhorse
buff them, you
stats.
have to buff the enemies, otherwise it's too easy.
Okay.
Exactly.
I mean, if you want to give him more health, I will not complain.
Let me look. I'm looking.
I have
AC.
9 lives, dealer.
AC.
Yeah.
Plus 2 to attack and damage. 9 charges.
Yeah, we all got really cool
Crit
stuff.
Oh yeah, we got
creature.
our awesome.
Because I got flame tongue.
Okay.
We're not too in gray now.
Tay.
Yep.
Yeah, because that's. I like these better.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I got flame
he
tongue.
has an AC of 14.
Okay, I will change this.
Okay.
I need to roll better.
Hit points. Let me roll those because 3d10 plus 4 should not equal 13. That's literally less than half. Let's see here. Well, that's already more. Sorry, DM mathing.
That's okay.
He has 26 hit points.
That's a little better.
That's twice. Oh my gosh, we just got raided.
Yeah!
Woo!
Thank you, Blue Box!
At first I'm like, what is that fart noise?
I love you guys.
Yes!
We love you guys so
All
much.
the raids!
Good. Holy crap!
By 10 people.
10 people.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Gosh.
That's fantastic.
Do we want to remake an announcement?
Might as well.
Go
Because we
ahead,
literally
Becca.
just started. Go for it, Thaco.
It's yours.
Okay. Alright, so, hey guys, thanks for the raid. This Friday night, 8 p.m. Central, we are starting our 24-hour charity stream for Second Harvest Food Shelf, which is our local food shelf. We are going to be going 24 hours straight. There's going to be lots of shenanigans. We hope to see you there. I guess that's the important part.
And
We'll have
it's
more
our
info then.
it's our streamversary.
Yeah, you rated us on our streamversary! Woo!
Today is literally our 1-year anniversary.
Yay.
Welcome to our stream.
Where are the raid gobble?
Behind you in the orange box.
Alright.
Where are their stats?
They got
Oh, I just found them.
Where?
Upstairs in a box of stuff. You said, here, put this somewhere.
Okay.
Do you want me to go grab it?
We're gonna need them.
Hey, look, Vistra Mini point 2.0 and
So how are we going? We are in the. There it is. We are in the yawning portal at this point in time.
yes, you guys are in the
And
yawning
we
portal.
just got freaking raided. And because it's at 10, we go up to a champion goblin as well.
Which is, do we have
one of the
those?
bigger ones.
Oh,
It's
trying to
it.
kill it.
Yeah.
Throw it on the ground.
You should see the dragons died.
6.
The pictures don't. The pictures
They don't do justice.
probably don't do justice.
So
I've seen
please
the
get
pictures and
minis
it's
out.
in real life.
All the minis are over there.
Mine's in my cup.
There you go.
This is in your cup.
Which is in back there because I forgot. You're giving it to me.
Which is perfect. So,
You see the little Dixie cup behind you
no,
on the shelf?
Dixie cup.
Little tiny one.
I need that.
Yeah.
Because I'm in
Time
there.
to kill the raid gobbles.
Nina's in there.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Kill the raid
So
gobbles.
it's going.
Dixie cup, Dixie cup.
Can you
Okay.
have my ash mini, please?
No.
Okay.
Temporarily,
Can I just
DM,
come back?
I'm going to use the boar goblin.
Or do you want to use unpainted Vista
For what?
for you?
No, I have mine. I'm talking about for Hector, my moose.
Oh, why don't you use my elk?
There's an elk.
Yeah, in my DM bag.
Perfect.
Use
Because
my elk.
I need to get a moose from Ben.
Where in your bag is your elk?
It should be a bag in there, like a plastic
The white
bag.
bag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nina's and mine
Hey,
are gone.
let's see.
Yep, and I
That's the stuff you buy and need to buy.
Thank you for that, Nina.
Yeah, no problem.
Anybody from the raid, if you guys want to choose a special goofy weapon, we have had a ball of yarn. We have had
Spoon.
a
Don't
wooden
forget Lucille.
spoon named Lucille.
Yeah, we're
But
grabbing
if
Lucille.
any of you would like to choose a special weapon for one of the gobos to have, the first person who says something, go for it.
Lucille the Battle Spoon transforms me to Sailor Spoon for smites and justice.
What does it say on the back?
I will chastise you in the name of the spoon.
That's awesome.
I'm just gonna give him another shot because why not?
All the shouts.
Yes. So, you guys are still in the yawning portal, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
And you guys are sitting there. Volo has wandered off, thank goodness.
Right.
And all of a sudden, everybody roll me a perception check.
Alrighty.
Start the day off great.
Yay.
Cool. I'm
Oh
sure.
jeez. I rolled higher than my passive.
That's a good thing.
Moonlit spatula.
I was the only one to.
Thank you, Blue
a
Box.
moonlit.
Thank you very much for that.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
For some reason, our Gobble Raiders are fans of kitchen utensils. Yes, they are.
And I can handle that.
That's okay.
Spoon. I will whisk you into shape with my spatula. I feel like it. Wait, Moonlit spatula. I think I actually got this. Hold on.
Honey.
Yeah.
Honey.
Yeah.
I need everybody to roll me a perception check, please.
We did.
She had 17.
I was just waiting for her to come back
I
to
had
the game.
11.
Nilo,
17.
Mina.
11.
Oh yeah, Skull. That's right.
Yeah.
25.
Alessa,
Passive of 14.
Anakin.
Passive of 15, you jerk.
It'd
Do
be
you like
higher
sand?
if he didn't have the high ground.
I now dual wield.
It's because he's too busy
It says
worrying
hello,
about things
pumpkin.
all the time.
Oh, bad babe. What?
Now that you have the context for it,
Good,
Such a whiny
Anakin.
little SOB.
Good. But it's
Seriously.
not the Jedi way.
You haven't been
So-
a Jedi for 2 movies.
With the perceptions?
everybody
Shush.
who rolled over a 16,
Ah,
Not
Drink.
all of a sudden, through the cacophony of drunken sailors and adventurers and the local leather worker down the street, you hear a really weird sound that you guys have heard. In fact, it reminds you of that weird dream you had.
Oh, not again.
And
Guys, listen.
don't ask me to make those noises because it's not happening. There you go.
You're welcome. Got you covered.
Up from the mouth of the
this is bad. Yeah.
Sorry.
she's still not as distracting as Danica.
I'm gonna draw him out.
Go for it. Actually, oh, I don't have my book. That's okay. From the mouth of the yawning portal, out climbs 10 goblins,
Ooh.
Naughty.
brandishing.
Naughty.
Thank you for the cheer seat.
That was good timing.
Yay! Thank you.
Brandishing everything from rusted cast iron pans to what looks like a miniature version of a broken pitchfork
Came to cook for us.
That's sport.
to like one of those like
Spatula.
what?
It's a spatula. He said moonlit spatula.
I haven't got that far yet.
You can beat me. Daco does.
You're not gonna enjoy it.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
true
going
too.
to.
To
Oh, yeah.
one holds up a ball of yarn with a ring tied on the end, and he's whipping it around like it's a lasso.
That makes me happy in secret places.
And all of a sudden, it's suddenly mass chaos in the already fairly chaotic bar.
Oh look, sport.
Why is sport?
The hot smelly trick.
And who all at the table has been drinking?
I have been very lightly sipping on a single glass of wine.
I had one.
I've had a mug of
I
ale.
think I've had 2.
I think you and I each had one.
And unless I think you had more than one mug of ale.
I had like 3.
She was passed out on the floor.
That's
Yeah,
right.
because
Because I tried to help her up.
No, I didn't
Yeah.
pass out. I was on the floor, but I was just sitting now.
You almost
You've
passed
fallen
out
over.
because you decided it would be a good idea to have a handstand competition.
That was,
And
That
you
was
and
me
I.
and Sarah.
And all the blood rushed to both of your guys' heads.
And then we decided we should do water after that.
And I was still sitting on the floor.
Who wants the moonlit spatula?
So the 4 of you, I do need you to each roll me a constitution check.
Check or save?
Save.
Alright.
Woo!
For everybody who's looking at that map there, that big circular shape there, that's the portal.
Fun. So where are we sitting, you guys?
Yeah.
On chairs, most likely.
Oh,
I'm on
probably
the floor, so it doesn't
right
matter.
about here. I'll take that spot. Stop it.
You guys were pretty close to the portal.
Yep. So that gives us a
Do
direct
it
line.
right.
Stop it.
Oh, jeez, you two. This is what happens.
Okay. So we hear the noises from the dream.
What did you guys roll for your con saves?
23.
19.
11.
11.
14.
Alesta and Skoll, any attack action you make, or like to hit, will be at disadvantage.
Nat 20s be cool, guys. And wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
But if you take a nat 20, you still have to roll his disadvantage for those 2.
Do you? I thought if we took a nat 20, we
I
didn't.
thought that's what we had been doing. Because you
If
still have
you
to.
take the 20 first, you still have to roll a disadvantage. If
So-
you roll and then take the 20,
Gotcha.
it's all about the stack.
Got it. So roll first, then take the
Yeah.
But then that kind of wastes the nat 20.
Well, if you have 2 attacks, it doesn't. But otherwise,
You're right, because otherwise lowest one, so obviously the
So-
other one's going to be low.
And that would be
Hey,
Elisa
there it is.
Forge. Thank you very much, good sir.
I think you're one of our longest running, isn't he?
Oh,
One of the
somebody want to
ones.
put those in the kit?
The big one,
Okay,
leave back for now.
No, the spiky-haired guy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I can't tell them apart, so you're doing
The
good.
spiky-haired guy is Mick Jagger.
He's what?
Mick Jagger, the singer. Okay.
I didn't realize, because I was looking this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I need
There's
a.
bonus stones.
I guess
I
not
thought it would have been
taller.
this guy.
That's the guy I picked.
They're both.
Okay.
They're both technically champions.
See, then
See, yeah, no. Mm-mm.
I'm sorry, did I not choose correctly?
No,
You
you did
did
just
it.
fine. We were just saying.
We were confused.
You were having fun about the minis.
Gotcha.
He was having fun. We were chastised. I'm picking on you. I love Joe. Don't even. Someone validate him, please. And me.
Everybody
'Cause I'm
roll initiative, please.
Come here, I'm not going to smack you. I'm not going to smack you. Come here. There.
This is gonna be fun.
Wow, this die.
This has been good for me tonight. I'm okay with that. Would their initiative's not at disadvantage though, right? Or is it?
No.
Oh.
Just
Okay,
attack
good.
rolls.
Not that that helps.
Is there a sticky note over here?
Nope. Yep.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I need mental help today.
Do you need help? Do you need a pencil?
Yes.
Here.
Wait,
Here.
that one. That one. Got one.
Because we're all like,
Nilo.
I got a 16.
Skull.
9.
You are not
Loves
going
horses.
loves horses.
Sarah.
For initiative, 21.
Alesta.
9 doesn't like gnomes.
She does not. DM Loxy doesn't like gnomes.
Monarchies.
19.
9 finds 0.
I'm amused. Just, hell, what is that? Oh, okay, I know what that is. Sorry, no, the massage
I
thingy.
know.
And it was
gets
like,
me
yeah,
all the
it was
time
digging
too.
into my butt and it hurt.
It gets me all the time too.
I can move it.
And I have
It's
a
okay,
very
I
bony
moved
butt,
it.
so it's worse for me.
You must say what?
Worser.
Yeah, much worse.
Much worse.
Oh gosh, okay, that's not good. Okay.
I was just both doing the butt. My brain goes, what butt, Joe?
He actually has a cute butt. He has a Jon Snow butt. He does.
I don't need to know what your husband's butt looks like.
You just said he didn't have one, so I thought I'd inform you. Okay, moving forward.
No.
And it has not changed much since last night.
I have no butt. It goes from my back to
That's okay, because Danica got the
Mine will never go.
I have a little more butt now.
little 1-year-old.
What's
You
good?
decide to lay on the stage,
I got my
right next to the
dad's
pulpit, and
butt.
just
He has
lay
no
there.
butt either.
Gotcha.
With your feet in the air and just look at us.
That works.
While we're trying to sing.
Uh-huh.
That works.
Danica.
Ah,
She
Am I
broke all
furry?
3 of us
You're
while we
furry.
were singing. So she just
Awesome.
had to lay
You can
next
see
to
it
the
every
pulpit
once in a
on
while.
the
It
floor
just
with
like
feet.
just trying
You're
to
in
look
here.
out of
What's
his head.
that doing that?
Yeah.
It was so cute.
Okay, so you see, let's see, put 5 gobos right at the edge. Like right on the upside of the portal.
oh, like out of the portal?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
First wave!
I can try out my new toy.
Oh my god, you guys.
I am the D'Artagnan of goblins.
Oh boy, okay. This is how the session's gonna go. That's great.
Would it be the D'Artagnan or would it be the Pathos? You fool of a duke.
Let's see. Sarah, you
Yeah.
first.
Drawing 9 life stealer, and I am rushing forward, and I am going to swing at Gobbo number 1.
Okay.
That's 19 to hit.
That is definitely a hit.
Ooh, that's 10 damage. I'm really liking 9 life stealer.
Okay.
And then I have extra attack.
I don't see any special qualities I got.
Yeah, because Ranger gets that.
Yep, at level 5.
Rogue.
So he's still alive?
Yes. He is still alive.
Okay. Bonus action Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
And then rolling to hit. That's 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
And then Colossus Slayer kicks in because he's already taken damage. That is crap damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 12 damage.
He's dead.
I'm gonna look at him. What's that? Sailor Spoon, man.
No, you already grabbed one.
Yeah, I did.
See, he over here.
I made him go sploot.
Yes, you did.
Were you rated? Why are there goblins? Hey, Twisted!
Yes, we were rated.
Yeah.
Yes, there are goblins.
So that would make it Anaki's turn.
Question of clarification for the flame tongue.
Yep.
Is the fire like it's not a recharge ability? It's just it stays with the sword, so I can do it as many times.
I believe so.
Caution, the +1 to all saving throws.
Why do you have to ask difficult questions?
Because I didn't write it down.
Well, why didn't you write it down?
Because I wrote down everything, but I just wanted to double check that it's not one of those like has certain amount of charges.
Shame.
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 Ding!
See if I give you anything cool again. Flame tongue.
Because if I remember correctly, I think it was just the ability of the sword. Like,
Yeah, it's just the ability of the sword.
Yours is pretty much the same as mine. Well, you get 2d6 and I get 1d6.
Ah. My dragon
Oh, because you have Frostbrand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but technically you can do a little bit more. You can do a little bit different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Technically,
Well,
you
yeah.
have the advantage, Scalia, because she has more time to think of the cool stuff you get.
I already think I have cool stuff. Thank you.
She's the most wise and
So,
generous DM.
I'm going
I
to
have magic missile without picking magic missile. That means I can pick
move
different
forward
heads, which is a huge
while
asset.
drawing flame tongue.
Yep.
I also have fairy fire, which is very beneficial. Fairy fire is amazing. But I didn't have to pick either. I'm okay with that.
And I'm going to. I'll save that ability for the big one. I'm going to swing at one of the goblins.
Okay.
$12 to hit.
That is a hit.
Perfect.
Because they're a gobble.
One-handed. That is 8. There you go. There we are.
Loot horde!
6 points of slashing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go do it again.
You do it again.
Get
I
it.
got extra attack.
Ooh!
Oh, it'll still hit.
That's a
I
13
don't know which one
to
I
hit.
want to do.
That
do I
still
want to use
hits.
my one spell or do I want to use my new toy?
Yes.
Points slashing.
How many points?
8.
Okay.
Do you want this turn or want the next?
Right?
And
Well, odds are even. Odd is toy and evens are spells.
that is it for me. Yep, that's it for me.
Okay. That brings us to Nilo.
I'm gonna do this then. I'm just gonna sit there. Well, at least it's never boring in here. And as I chant a few new words that you guys haven't seen, you watch as 6 flaming red orbs start
What?
to circle over my head.
Yes! What? Yes! Good, Nilo. Good!
And then, as a bonus action, I'm just going to point. And 2 of the little flaming orbs launch straight at the goblins on the other side, on the,
These ones?
yeah, that one there.
Spiky handbag and
Well, if this was 1, I would assume 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll say number 5 and number 2.
number 2 and 5.
And which one was the one that Anaki's pounded on? 4? Well, you need to tell me that.
You killed,
One. She killed 1.
she killed 1, so perfect. Then I'm not going to hurt anybody but the goblins with this.
Okay.
And 2 of these flaming orbs go, and they grow in size and turn into small meteors.
Oh, that's cool.
And
Yep.
I need a dex save out of both of them.
I love that
had
spell
those
so
stats.
much.
What's that?
That'd be cool if I had those stats.
It's just most minute
They go-
meteors.
It's just what?
It's most minute meteors.
Well, no, I meant
So the Roman candles of death.
Yes.
Oh, the critter stats?
yeah.
The Roman
I thought-
candles,
I
if
thought
you're
you
Well,
grabbed them.
yes, but I mean, like, it's just those ones.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
That's the okay, anywho.
It's okay.
They have a +2 to dex.
yes.
Oh, okay. And what do I need to beat?
Oh, we all died.
Oh no!
We looted the
Dang.
horde and all got. Oh, sorry,
wow.
Not a
Jaden.
single soul
We all died
survived.
together.
That's the first time I think that's happened.
It is.
I always die.
That would be a
Ooh.
save of 14.
Okay, both gobos make it.
That's fine.
Did they still take half?
I also need the goblins standing to their left and right to make the same dexterity save.
That's why you aim for those two.
They both fail.
So the
Outstanding.
two in the middle
Like,
failed.
So
Really
2
bad.
and 5 made it, and 3 and 4 failed.
Yep.
9. So the two that I aimed at, 5 and 2,
Yep.
take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
The other ones take 9.
Okay.
That only counts as 1.
So
That's
you
awesome.
aimed at 2 and 5,
Correct.
and 3 and 4 each take 9.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 is dead.
And there are still 4 more. There are still 4 more floating above my head. And I'm going to sip on my wine.
I still like your goblin noises better.
Depends on which one I want to do.
I like your Jeffrey noise. That's kind of it's almost like your naughty noise, but not quite.
Mm-hmm.
Meatball. There we go. Wow, I lost his name for a second.
Mm-hmm.
He's just stuck in my brain as naughty.
Skull and Alesta.
Hold on, I
Oh.
forgot about Meatball. Can I get a wisdom
First
save?
one, me too. Okay.
It's Bill.
One of them gets pushed backwards into the pit. And then I need a dex save.
Everybody roll a perception quick. Anybody roll higher than 18?
Nope.
You guys both hear a definitive splat.
Oh,
And which gobble was that?
We'll say number 2.
Okay, yeah, he's dead.
And then I need a dex save out of another one.
14.
I'm just gonna look at you,
Okay.
hearing that
He
spot,
saves.
and just start laughing.
And sip my wine.
Alesta and Skull.
I will go. Moving over to number 5.
I'm falling over.
Yeah, very, very slightly going. Hmm. And I'm going to pull out Frost.
Okay.
Probably not for a hit. That's okay. First attack is a 9.
That misses.
That's what I thought. And the next is going to be a 17.
So
That hits.
I do have one minor question if I can interject real quick. What's going on with everybody else?
Most everybody else is running in terror.
Oh, okay.
You do see the bartender that had armed himself when the troll had
Popped out?
popped out. He is armed again.
Mm-hmm.
Right or left?
Both.
He's got both his arms.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
For
That's a nice little
10 points
Yeah,
of damage. 8 is slashing and 2 is ice damage. Or cold damage, I should say. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So,
Under pressure.
if I give you just like a little cinematic about it, you know how in My Hero, when Todoroki smacks someone, the ice kind of like spreads out from where he touches them? Like, I want the frost to kind of spread
Right?
out from where the cut is.
Stoneforge.
I'm gonna look at my sword.
yeah, you're not wrong. They're too afraid to approach him. So yes, frost spreads from the wound that you inflicted on this poor, poor defenseless little gobble.
Can I use my bonus action to try and Spartan kick it into the pit?
Which one was this again?
Number 5.
And you did how much damage?
8 slashing and 2 cold.
You know what? Go ahead. It's pretty wobbly at this point.
This is Portal.
I'm going to assume this is going to be a disadvantage.
Troll skull.
Yes. Did you roll your other hits at disadvantage?
did.
She did.
This will be also because it is a 2-hit.
Ooh. What would I add to my 2-hit?
Dex and proficiency?
Or strength and proficiency.
Yeah, either.
Depends on.
So
that
either
would
up.
be 11.
That
Don't give me
hits.
that look. She gave me the look. She gave me. Okay. Thaco gave me the look like, why are you like, no.
Yeah.
So you kick this gobbo, and he too falls into the pit
And goes crunch.
and goes splat.
There's a couple more.
I'm gonna kind of glance over the edge. Next.
Roll me a perception.
I don't see squat.
What did you roll?
2 on the die. My passive is 14.
There you go.
You see movement in the pit portal. In the pit.
There's more of them.
Great. More
There's
snack.
more of them.
I'm just gonna look over
And
my
that'll
shoulder
be-
and grin at Nyla.
That'll be my turn.
Get up, skull!
There's just the one right there.
I know, but
So much fun.
I'm actually going to move back and I'm going to hold my action until they more move forward.
Okay. That brings us to
Yes, goes!
yeah. Actually, as you take a step back and go to hold your action, 4 more gobbos come out of the pit.
Replace where the other ones were?
Yeah.
1, old, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then my breath weapon goes off
Mhm.
and it has a cone of 15 feet, so it should hit those 3.
Yes, it would!
And it's, you have to roll, so, because it's a DC save, not
Oh
a
yeah, they
big
have to
roll.
It's
Con
a.
save or dex save?
Give me a second.
Because it's usually one of the two.
It's
Yep.
a dex.
Do you do acid or
Fire.
fire? Okay, because you're.
And what is my
Oh.
save?
12.
Okay. One of them fails. The other 2 succeed very well.
I think they still take
You
that.
actually-
They still
half,
take
though.
half.
That's
Which is good.
You see a look of a slight look of appreciation from Niall at this.
Huh?
roll your damage.
Fire.
It's going right past me.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna be like, more.
Past you though.
Because
Not-
tiefling. Well, I have fire resistance anyways because tiefling, so.
7.
Ooh.
I'm just like,
7
ooh,
points total.
toasty.
Okay. Let's see here. That would have hit number 3 and then 6 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
Or 1 and 2.
New 1 and 2, yes.
New 1 and 2.
Yep.
Okay.
Technically, it's 1 original 3, and then it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Regardless, 3 is dead.
Crispy.
Because he was the one that failed. And you said 7, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they take half.
Would you want them to be numbers 6 through 8 now, or whatever?
Please.
Okay, so 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oh, we technically have 11 gobbos on the field.
Okay.
Because it's
Oh, gotcha.
Champion.
Duh.
Champion.
Dur-dur-dur. Welcome to the game, Loxy.
That's okay, I did that last night.
I'm playing.
okay. That is that all for you, school?
Yes.
Okay.
Give me shivers.
Oh yeah, because then they climbed up, and there's nobody left from the first round of gobbos. Gobbo number 10 does replace fallen gobbo.
Okay.
So.
And is he the one with the spoons?
No.
Okay.
And that brings us back up to Seraphine.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark on 10.
Okay.
And I am swinging at 6 with 9 life stealer.
Okay.
21 to hit,
That hits.
and he's taken damage, so Colossus Slayer triggers. That is 13 points of damage.
He's dead.
I will take a little step over, and I am going to swing at number 10.
Okay.
That is 25 to hit.
That hits.
And
He is not taking damage.
no, he is not. Well, Colossus Slayer can only trigger once per turn.
Oh.
But he has Hunter's Mark on him. So 13 to him.
Nice. And if that is all for you, Sarah,
That is all for me.
that brings
For
us
the
to
spoon.
Anikis.
Looking at the goblins, I'm gonna look back at the sword and speak the command word.
So we have 5 and ice going.
I'm gonna look at it and go. I'm gonna look at the goblins and go burn. And then I'm swinging at. Is that 8? The one right in front of me. I don't know which one that is.
6, 7, 8.
8.
Yep.
Okay.
No, 7.
7.
8, 9, 10.
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay, 7. I'm gonna swing at 7.
We got this, guys!
12 hit.
That hits.
Burn, baby, burn.
Disco Inferno.
Nice.
Knocking them down.
That's better than
So
0.
that is 11 points of slashing
Okay.
and 7 points of fire damage.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
And then I'm gonna look at the one next to him, so I'm gonna look at 9. And I'm swinging again.
At 9 or 8?
8.
8.
8.
So 7 is dead.
Going after 8.
Oh!
He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
How do you
How you doing?
How do you do it? Yeah. With your flaming
I
awesome
want to
sword.
cut him in half and watch the fire come out of the cut.
I stop and golf clap.
No, like unless
He slices and it goes whoosh.
I use my reaction to golf clap.
Are you slicing from top down or side to side?
Top down.
Okay, so you slice down, and for a split second, there's still that movement and life in his eyes,
It's like the anime.
and then all of a sudden, it fades as fire erupts from him, and he falls back into the portal.
Nicely done,
I
Anaki.
am maniacally
Yes.
laughing at this point.
We're gonna scare everybody.
No. I'm gonna look at you and very lightly tap my frosted sword against yours. Ting!
We're gonna scare our new party member away.
I don't care, that was cool.
What are you gonna name your sword?
Crispy.
I don't know.
Crispy.
Yeah, it's
Name it Bacon.
I know,
But
but
it's flame tongue.
I mean, I just call my frost.
I'm good.
I do want to name my sword.
You can name them
That
Nazi
looks-
Gray.
There's 2 left.
Yep.
I'm gonna set my line. And if anything bigger comes out, then
Blast it.
I'm gonna grab one of the stars off my robe.
Okay. That would bring us to that.
It's just 2
And
goblins, I don't care.
Skull and Alesta.
You can go first. You
Alright.
did it first last time.
Second verse, same as the first. I'm going after number 9. Well, I mean, that's a 17 for the first one.
That hits.
And a 9 for the second.
9 total.
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
That's what I thought. That is okay.
Zoom. Whoa!
I'm gonna nickname the sword. Or is that more?
Right now there's just 2. This one's
I
down
did
there.
max damage though, so.
Got it.
So
Two
that's technically 10.
Got it. He's really not there.
So
Can't see
that's-
it. Got it.
Yep.
10 points.
It's
No,
22.
13 points of slashing damage.
Did you roll both of your attacks at once?
Yeah. Because disadvantage.
She rolled 2 dice and then she rolled 2 dice again.
To see if they would hit.
Okay, but your first attack hit.
Yes, and my second didn't, so I'm only rolling 1 set of damage.
Do them in order though, because otherwise it gets confusing.
Okay.
Especially because these are goblins with 15 hit points. The chances that you're gonna kill one right away.
Well, it's dead then.
Pretty good.
Because I did 13 points of slashing and 6 points of fire.
Yeah, it's
of
dead.
fire.
So, I mean,
Not
if,
fire, ice. Wow, of ice.
wow, because
Fire.
in my mind, you've been playing long enough to know better. And
I've also never had double attack.
yes,
We had extra time last night.
no, you
Yeah.
have had once
When?
because
Last night
that
was
is
Diva.
Yeah.
As the day that we have extra.
But,
Sorry.
and
Yes, I will do one at a time.
because just for future reference, it would be a wasted. You would have wasted the second attack if it had been a successful attack.
Okay.
Because you would have attacked the same one.
Yep.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
Then I will only do the one at a time. But no, so he did.
So we have 9, and as far as we know, we only have 10 left.
Yep.
In our minds.
Yep.
And it's
Cool.
I'm gonna take out my crossbow and shoot at him.
Okay, roll the hit.
20.
No.
Oh.
At 10.
10.
Mhm.
Ty goes to defender.
no.
And that brings us to Gobbo number 10. And who is closest to him?
Either
Me
one.
and Anakis.
Who did the crap amount of damage to him? Okay.
Oh, to hit him?
To
Yeah.
him,
Me.
that was her.
Okay. He's
I
gonna.
set one of his friends on fire.
He's gonna swing at Saravai.
I said between the
Bring
two,
it, nerd.
Between the two of us, it's gonna be so much fun.
Does
In the name of the
a
spoon, I'll punish you.
does a 13 hit?
Does a what?
13 hit.
Heck no.
Or just ping it back.
Yeah, he goes to swing at you, but you almost
Tell him to
wonder if
bring
maybe
it.
he's the one that's drunk,
Yeah.
because he's a little off balance.
Yeah.
Which
okay.
brings it back to your turn.
No. Like this. Bonus action, moving Hunter's Mark to him.
Okay.
Or no, it's already on him. Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't have to do that. 24 to hit.
That hits.
I am digging these dice. Ooh, 6, 7, 8, 15 damage.
He is definitely dead. Like most definitely dead.
And then I can I lean over and look down?
Yes.
Because I'm assuming that's all of them, but I'm just gonna kind of peek.
As you lean over to peek out, something surges up right in front of you. Like, between you and Anakis. And you see a considerably larger goblin, like, basically, like, pole vault out of the portal. type
Extra
thing.
attack?
Yep.
Bonus action first. Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
Oh, that's unfortunate, Mr. Ness.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, what happened?
He hasn't been able to roll to get your dice.
Oh, no.
23 to hit.
That hits.
And Colossus Slayer does not trigger because he has not taken damage yet. 17.
Nice.
Zing!
Go ahead.
Okay. Can I borrow?
How many do you need?
What are we grabbing?
I need that many more D4s.
Oh, jeez.
Well, I've got 2.
I got 3,
I got
4.
There we go. I got enough.
You got him?
Is that one,
Because
two,
that
three,
makes
four,
it so.
five. I only have to give back to you guys. So I'm going to pull off one of the stars from the robe,
Mm-hmm.
and with all the grace and agility of somebody who just doesn't care, I'm just going to kind of chuck it in a general direction of that creature that leapt out, and 7 points of the star disperse and become 7 magic missiles.
Oh, then I'm not worried.
That's awesome.
In the full anime, just
That's kind of awesome.
1, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 15 plus 7 is 22 points of force damage.
Yeah, he's dead. I hit him.
It fell to the side.
But
I think that one's yours.
Yep. And
Congratulations, you guys
Yeah,
have
this one's mine.
successfully defeated the raid party.
Woo!
Mostly mine.
I'm gonna peek down in the hole, make sure there's nothing else down there. Look around. Well, that was some entertaining after dinner excitement.
I need lots more caltrop dice.
That was a good warm up.
These are very fun.
My sword is still flaming. I'm like,
Yes.
I still have circling flaming orbs over my head.
But either
And
one
at-
more to you.
And at that point in time, after they're dead, I'm gonna look around the bar. I'm bored.
Time to journey into the Undermountain then, huh?
No.
We need to
You just
prepare
said you were
first.
bored, Milo.
I'm gonna look
he
at
did
the
say
sword.
he was
He
bored.
did say, yep.
Look at the sword and say, burn. And it comes back off.
Oh, did I give you a command?
I'm gonna peek down the hole. Deck save, please.
Oh, just said speak a command word. Unless there is one.
Give me one, let me look.
Well, I'm gonna sheath the sword. I assume that everyone is wanting to finish what we were doing and then go and get our affairs in order.
I'm almost done with my drink.
I am going to clean my sword and then sheath it in the scabbard.
Okay.
I'm gonna go see if I can find my arrow
Your arrow.
that I missed.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Roll me percentile.
Oh, the crossbow bolt.
Yeah. 55.
You are able to retrieve it. It got stuck in the back of somebody's chair.
So how many people are like peeking back into the yawning portal at this point as we're
Oh,
sitting
you
back
can
down
come back in.
at the table to finish our drinks?
We took care of it. You can come back in.
You can see them filtering. As you look around, you notice most of the people were crowded up onto the balcony, looking over and watching.
Oh, like
They
we're
wanted
in a
Gladiator show.
like we're in the Coliseum.
Yeah, you also know that this is a pretty common occurrence in the yawning portal, and it's kind of like half the reason why people come here.
It's just to watch people
It's
fight.
for the chance of a, after
Something
dinner
happening.
show.
Remember the
Oh,
Chanhassen
later.
Theater.
Did
Violence.
you say the Chanhassen Dinner Theater of Violence?
Yes. Yes, I did.
So there's goblin bodies just
I'm just gonna
laying
kick
around.
him. No, I'm just gonna kick him back into the portal.
Yeah, I'll
I'm just
help
gonna
you.
kick him back.
Say most of them fell backwards anyways because you guys didn't let them get past the lip of the portal.
I'm gonna
See,
I'm gonna
intent.
giggle to myself as I push the charred one back into the portal.
It fell backwards already.
Oh, darn.
That was so between all of us, they didn't really.
I didn't really have a chance to move anywhere.
You don't say.
Sorry.
What are you guys up to now?
I'm finishing dinner.
Yep, finish my drink and dinner, and then I am going to, I'm gonna flip one of the empty bowls over and leave it on our table. Tips for the show, and go back to eating.
I'm gonna eat and be drinking lots of water.
Okay. After a few minutes, what is his name?
It's not Bolo.
No, Durnan. That's right, Durnan. Thank you, Stoneforge.
For some reason, I could hear that in my head too.
What?
We found a lot of bodies.
No, we made the bodies.
I found a body! Thank you, Aurora.
You know what? I'm gonna replace it. You're not here is now gonna be replaced with found a body.
Yes!
I'm
Or
gonna
can't we
replace
have
it.
another one?
I just did that with the raid one. We only have 3 at the moment. Once we get higher in subscriber count, then we can get more.
Cool.
So instead of
Because we never really use You're Not There
We don't
anymore.
use
That
the
can
You're
be
Not
our.
True.
That can be our
We can always switch it back and forth.
flux one.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I mean, I
Yeah,
have
but
it
I
saved
find
so I can
bodies
add it later.
hilarious.
That was the best thing ever.
I found a body. I think that's gonna be the new one.
That is our stream in a nutshell. Like,
So a few minutes later, Durnan brings over each of you another beverage that you had been imbibing, and says it's on the house.
oh, thank you.
Thank you for the assistance.
No problem.
Yep.
It was fun.
Mm-hmm. But we got to
Got to
test
try
out our
out-
new equipment.
Yep, got to test out some new weapons.
Shouldn't we, now that we're becoming a little more renowned, shouldn't our group have a name
Oh, good
other
lord.
than the Troll Skull Manor owner people?
I suppose.
We could be the body finders.
No.
We're now CSI. Look, found a body!
Oh, jeez!
I mean,
oh, hold on. Let's see.
So I think I'm going to go and check on our affairs before apparently we're taking off to the Undermount.
We could be NASA's.
No.
What?
Nilo, Alesta, Saravi, Anakis, School. NASA's!
No.
Or we could be SNAS.
Yes.
We can call ourselves the
Or would it be
collectors.
Snos? Snos.
SNOS!
Snos.
sounds like
Wait, Meatball, hold on.
We are Snoss.
Snos.
Pinkies
Well,
up, everybody.
if you think
We
about
are
it,
Snoss.
we are a little bit of collectors. We collect children, we collect were rats, we collect strange creatures
You
that
know-
float,
You know,
we collect trouble.
We could be salmon.
Yuck.
I'm just
no, I kind of like the collectors. Because that's what we have been doing.
Collect children.
That sounds so dark.
It's true though.
The collectors does sound pretty.
Kind of
Very.
sounds badass.
It does.
It sounds creepy.
That too.
I have to say, I'm
It
definitely
sounds-
thumbs in the middle on that
It
one.
sounds
You guys can be the trolls because you're always trolling your DM.
no.
But you feed us.
Are you the gremlins?
What was that one gremlin's name?
Mogwai?
Yeah.
No.
We're the naughties.
Nice.
Meatball and Company.
That sounds like
Instead of Noodles
so.
and Company, we're Meatball and Company.
I can go for that.
Yeah, but what if Meatball ever dies?
He won't.
You won't.
He's
You
my
can
familiar.
resummon
I can
him.
resummon him. At
You know,
any time
I
too.
have to agree. I have to agree. Stoneforge.
Force names aren't the best. Gotta find one naturally. Yeah, it'll happen. It'll happen.
Yeah. once
I
I'm-
still vote Meatballs and Company.
I like Meatballs and Company.
That's a bit of, that's just a bit of a mouthful though too.
Meatball has plot armor. Almost. Almost.
So,
Oh.
alright, now that we're
Meatball
done
lives
eating
as long
and
as Nilo
drinking,
lives.
what do we head back to the Troll Skull? Nilo, you said you wanted to prepare.
What? Sorry.
Before
My brain
he-
was elsewhere. I just
That's
had
okay.
a thought.
He just did what you do.
What was your thought?
Yeah, but I
Is
did
it-
ask for it.
Well, this robe allows me to jump to the astral plane for a short time.
Oh, that's new.
Nice robe.
It is. It's comfy too. It's also my color. It's a very
Keeps you
dark
warm.
blue, almost midnight blue.
It
Call it a
goes with
snuggie.
your little red.
Yeah.
It's Nilo's Snuggie.
I just realized that if I feed something to Meatball when he consumes it, it is automatically shunted to the astral plane. So I could potentially put something in his mouth, put it in the astral plane, jump to the astral plane, grab it, and bring it back into a different place.
The astral plane's really big, though.
I know.
What are the odds that it would be in the same place?
I don't know, but it's something I think I want to test.
Not with me.
I am not gonna feed one of you guys.
You
to-
already fed the snake to it.
Stick a gnome in him.
Yes! Do we have a volunteer?
I don't
Otherwise,
want-
I have two in mind.
I don't want to poison him.
Good thing.
Sure.
You give Meatball indigestion.
This is true.
Oh, thank you, Aurora.
Oh jeez.
Jaded Arsenic did not understand the context of I found a body.
Yeah, sorry. It's
It's a long story. Most of our clips they have a long story behind them.
It comes from Nilo's lack of well, he and I communicate on different levels, and if anything sums up our inability to communicate, it is that clip. Because that is our relationship communication in a freaking nutshell.
There's some good taco soup.
Found a body.
What's wrong with that?
And that's a bad thing?
Generally.
He's no longer in it. How do you know it's his body?
Oh.
Maybe he's sleeping. I don't call your mom when you're sleeping and say I found Chilla's body.
Not anymore.
No, they gave the whole stack to Ange.
Yeah, may I have a sticky note, please?
No sticky note.
Woo!
That was actually a really good throw.
I'm afraid for my life!
You should be.
Come back to the Dojang. This is mine.
Alright,
Paper cut on her forehead.
so yeah. Once I'm done with food, I'm going to go check on the inn and the troll skull, make sure that those things are running smoothly, and we have a proper staff set up so that they can take care of it in our absence.
Well, you have a ghost.
Poltergeist, but yes.
Well,
I
and
also have an Adelaide.
we had also talked to the temples. I remember the last session we told them, hey, if we're on a journey, and some of them were gonna at least help with the orphanage side of it.
Yep.
I don't believe we set anything up for the troll skull, though I think Nilo's on top of that.
Something about the Inn's Guild.
Yeah, Innkeeper's Guild. Yeah.
Guild had
Good
agreed
memory.
that
And I
had
didn't even rewatch it.
had said that they would send somebody to help run the troll skull in your stead. And as far as the orphanage goes, you had talked with
A couple of the temples.
yes, and when she was there, you had talked with Andras, and she assured you that the Temple of Selune would have no problem in watching over the children.
Yay!
So, getting some of the other affairs in order. We have
Oh,
tons
that's what
and
we never
tons
did
of
last
money.
night.
Do copy. I'm just gonna make what I have left because I have a little bit of instant.
Okay.
I have quite a bit of money left. What do I want to buy?
And as Sarabai, as you're going back to the troll skull from the orphanage, I can't remember, Embrick and
Oh, the two guys at the forge.
yep,
Embrick and I want to say arsenic, and that's not right.
No, Embrick and
I know what you mean. Yeah, those two.
Yeah.
they stopped you. We heard that you were going to be going adventuring again.
Yes, that is our intent.
We will keep an eye on both the orphanage and the troll skull.
I like that.
thank you.
Yes.
They're saying they'll keep an eye on things. They'll neighborhood watch it.
We really appreciate it, and if there's anything that we can also do to assist, you guys let us know.
Keep coming to us for your business.
Done. It's been excellent work. I've heard of blacksmiths in other lands that could have used your assistance.
We're too short.
I love the last part of that.
We're lost and found servants.
I like the
Did you
Seekers.
see it, Nina?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like
Joe?
the Seekers.
I like
Yes.
the Seekers.
I do want to make my way to the magic shop just around the corner of the troll skull.
Oh, to her cousin's place?
Rochelle.
Rochelle's place.
Yes.
And I'm going to ask him if it's possible to acquire a particular wand.
A wand of changing things?
No, this is a very simple wand.
Can you hand me? Oh, I didn't need all of it. I just need.
I can hold it like you grab.
No, that's okay. I probably need it too.
And there are also all of the books to your right.
Yeah, but do you have Draven? No. What kind of wand are you looking at?
I am looking specifically for something called a Wand of the War Mage.
Okay. And yes, I'm purposefully making weird noises because what the heck?
There is something that's sticky though.
Well,
No, thank you.
I mostly have spell scrolls for sale and I mostly deal with spell books. But I might be able to locate one for you. How much time do you have?
I'm not 100% sure.
And you said it was Wand of the War Mage?
Correct.
It burst.
What burst?
My drink.
Ooh, she snaffled her inside of her bag.
Yeah, because it's.
That's okay. At least I know.
Oh, okay. How rare of a wand are you looking for?
This would be an uncommon magical item.
So you're looking for a +1?
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
And that would be
should be fine.
somewhere
Maybe not.
in the range, if my memory serves correctly, between 1 and 100 gold, or 1 and 500 gold.
Well, in that case, you are extremely lucky, as I do, for once, actually have one on hand.
I got lucky, didn't I?
I rolled a 93.
Holy smokes.
Wow, nice.
So,
You got really lucky.
I did.
and I would be willing to sell it to you for $320 gold.
Sounds fair to me. And I will be right back. As I go back to the troll skull, into where I have secured my monies, grab the 320 gold and make it back.
Okay.
When he's done, DM, there is one item I would like to search for.
Okay.
Which I probably have to talk to Nilo about. Or school. Nilo or school might know.
I would suggest I pick up some health potions.
Well, I would address Nilo and school and be like, you are the more magical type. Do you know of any magic items that would help me see in the dark? Since we're going...
Light.
That's good. I'm just thinking if we get into a fight and for some reason...
How do you feel about gnomes?
In that case,
Not very highly.
Saravi,
Yeah.
you did notice that when she activated Flame Tongue's power, there was a considerable amount of light coming from it.
Okay.
At least as much as a torchlight.
Then I would be less concerned. My only thought is if it's stealth, but if it's so, then I can just grab somebody's tail.
Because both you and...
I can't see in the dark either.
I say both you and Skull would be the only two.
That can't see in the dark.
After I go second level, I'll be able to see in the dark.
I'm able to see in all darkness.
Right?
The only thing you can't do is tremor sense, which I think you actually can later on. I'm not sure which one left that
Oh,
is.
the water magic missiles looks really cool.
Yeah, it does.
It is cool.
Then I'm not as worried.
Oh, well, I want to see. Oh, it does
The
look
blue
cool.
one? Yeah.
I do want to look for some slightly better armor, though.
Ooh, I found a rod for Darian.
Is it?
I know which one you're talking about.
No.
Oh no.
We'll talk about it on break.
Dragons After Dark.
I'm fairly certain I know the way you're talking about.
Oh, most wise and gracious DM.
Yes.
I would like to go in search of some armor. As my AC at best cannot get higher than 15 or 16.
Okay, and what kind of armor do you have currently?
I just have leather, but if you go by PHB, it's only
11 plus.
11
dex,
plus
right?
dex up to 2. It maxes it at 2.
For leather?
If you go by PHB.
Leather is 11 plus dex. It's a light armor.
They had a... Unless I was looking at the other leather.
I think
You might
I
have
was
been
looking under medium because it capped it at +2 and I was like,
as light armor, it's 11 plus max dex.
Yeah, because I think...
that would put me at 16.
Okay,
Studded
because
leather
if you were
12
looking
plus
at
dex.
hide armor, that's 12 plus dex max 2. Regular leather is 11 plus dex.
Which is what I have, so then my dex would be 16.
Well, then studded leather is 12 plus dex.
Mm-hmm.
And that's still technically light.
Mm-hmm.
Are you wanting to search for better mundane armor?
I
Like
mean, if I
studded?
could find anything magical, I would go that route, but just... I'm trying to get it to just anything a little more,
You want to catch up to me, who has a 17 and I don't wear armor?
that'd be
That's
cool.
because you have a special cloak.
Oh, and your dragon.
His dragon
It's
blood.
the dragon
Oh
blood.
yeah, that's right.
Otherwise
No.
he's squishy.
Love you.
Oh
I'm
god, it would be so
16.
squishy.
You'd
I'd
be
have,
very
I'd
squishy.
have a 14 AC.
9 had an AC of 10.
Yep.
Through the whole campaign.
That's what
And somebody used that to his advantage.
Well, that was on stream.
Okay, he would go after you a lot.
I'm not arguing.
So I say we pick up some health potions just as backup because as much as I can do, I'm not a dedicated healer. I'm more of the smacking in the face.
I can do
I'm gonna
minor
hand you
healing.
10 platinum.
Me?
I can
For your
do
shopping
like-
trip
I
for
can do
healing
some
potions.
healies.
Oh,
Ooh,
thank you.
is that your specialty then?
Equivalent of 100 gold.
We have a healer!
Yay!
School's a healer.
Oh, God.
Wait, which one?
Thank you, Lyra. That's my god, thank you. It's my only character that actually has one.
I want to thank whatever god or whatever, whatever.
They can out heal life clerics, which is
Uh-huh.
insane.
When
you cross
class,
yeah.
I know. That's why I
It's
want to do that
nuts.
because
It's amazing.
I want to be a healer. That's me.
Well, who would like to go on the shopping spree?
I don't mind going with. I have some armor that I would like to look for.
I'll go with. I wouldn't mind buying one potion just in case I'm spell shot short.
It's always good to have backup.
Nilo does have a way of getting us into trouble.
What?
You'll learn.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Not
yeah.
Nilo.
I'm gonna go see if the did it again.
Don't joke again.
Nope.
I'm gonna
I had it
go
this time.
check with the Temple of Serenity to see if they found any more information about how Oriana disappeared. Because I know she meant a lot to Adelaide.
Maybe we'll find her in the Underdark.
Maybe you'll find her in
I'd like to.
Avernus or
I like to think wherever she is that she met a nice young man and settled down.
But he's got a bad habit of biting her.
and he's definitely not young.
He's forever young.
You know?
When we go to look at your armor, I can go make an inquiry as well.
Awesome.
So Miss Shiny's gonna get shinier.
No,
For
not for
shopping,
myself.
and I don't care if we RP at all or not. I'm ambivalent. Yeah, you can have what's left.
Ooh, that would be kind of cool.
There's also a half bowl on the counter. It just has to be heated. It got dished up, but I need it.
Alright, so we're off to let down potions.
In armor to go into the Under Mountain, where Nilo's powers will show.
Oh, interesting.
Yes.
That's cool.
Would you like a fruit suck?
That was
I'm
odd.
gonna go for watermelon.
I have no words.
You married that.
I know.
You're welcome.
Yes, Stoneforge, yes. Because more and more we've been chastised for our singing. And I couldn't think of anything to replace the words with. So,
Dust of sneezing and choking.
that stuff's fun.
I'm sorry. I'm like. I'm
Rocket
trying.
sand.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna just head to the nearest potion shop first.
Sure.
Okay, you guys are gonna head to the nearest potion shop?
Yep.
You guys.
Yes. It's Alesta, Skull, and myself, I believe, unless the other two decide to come with.
No, I'm gonna go check out a couple of someone.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm just amused with Stoneforge. So you guys make your way to the potion shop.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
And you are looking for healing potions, correct?
Yes.
Of course, it can't, give me a table of how much things cost. That would be cool.
Common heat.
Common is
up
50.
to is 50 to 100. Uncommon is 100 to 500.
Where does it say
It's
that?
on a lot of the DM screens, and also there's a table in the DMG, and I believe there's one in the PHB. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just curious.
No, I'm
if
sorry,
I'm
because
on or not.
Nilo was saying it at the same time, and I didn't realize he was still talking.
It's okay.
And I did what I tell him not to do to me. I'm sorry.
It is
I
not
caught
on my
it.
DM screen. Ha.
I also have a spreadsheet that I had to build, so I have it memorized now.
Because it can't be in the DMG. That'd be too easy.
It is in the EFG.
Where?
For 1 quick second.
Yeah. Where? Like, cool. I just want to know where.
So, what made you wish to take up the dangerous and thrilling occupation of adventuring?
I was way out west, and I was in the library, and I came back and my mom was gone, and well, let's go back. Before that, we were out. My mom's a sorcerer too. She's a dragonborn. She's a fire dragon. She has fire breath weapon. Put it that way. And we were out in the woods just practicing and honing our skills, and a very large, frightening creature, it was probably about 10, came out and shot lightning at us, and she jumped in front of us, and there was nothing I could do, and I reached out to something, and it made it so I could heal her. And so I was always trying to find out more information about that, and I haven't found a whole lot. And then I was in the library probably a couple years after that, and that same monster did some to her when I wasn't there. So
I'll get it.
I kind of vowed my life to protecting
That we
people
can
and
light out.
finding out about that, because I need to figure out what's going on and what happened and why I have this ability to heal people now.
Well, I mean, if that is a hard thing to
And I
have
came
there.
this way because I knew that Rochelle was from my clan, and I had heard of dragons here, and I wanted to come and talk to her because she is magical in type, so I figured she would be someone that would be really good to talk to. As most of the Dragonborn that were in the small clan village that we were in didn't use magic.
Well,
There
it
were
sounds
more
like
warriors.
you have a worthy goal to be searching for. It honestly sounds
No, I was just wondering what you have.
like some kind of higher power reached out to you, whether that be god or goddess or something else entirely, I cannot say. But as it is healing magic, that it was given, if I am correct,
It is.
I do not believe the majority of ill-intentioned creatures would give you the ability to help others.
And I just feel the need that I need to help others because
You're like
This-
Boo.
Hmm?
When she has her Cheerios. And she's
Oh.
eating
this it was a platinum purplish dragon that I saw in my mind.
Hmm.
And then some platinumly purple magic came out of my hands and my mom was healed.
Interesting. Unfortunately, I don't know too terribly much about Dragonborn deities or other things of that nature, but it's Waterdeep. You should be able to at least find a temple around here somewhere that might be able to give you some information.
I mean, I did the research that I could in the small library that we had, and most Dragonborn believe that there's no such thing as a good dragon. Like we were their slaves, but there are certain cultures, certain small sets that believe there was a dragon god named Bahamut.
That one I do know.
And I'm just trying to find out more to be able to, because it's not something that you should that I should share with a whole bunch of other people. Because most Dragonborn find it very bad to think that a dragon was good. They don't feel that dragons can be good because they.
Sarah, do you have any input to that?
I'm listening fairly intently, and I'm thinking about how much I want to say about Memphcore.
Well, our little eclectic, that's a nice word for that, eclectic group of individuals has, were rather thrown together by happenstance. These two are the only ones that knew each other outside of our first misadventure. I myself come from a noble family a few leagues away from here. I am actually currently on sabbatical after giving myself over to the goddess Lyra. So that is who my goddess is. Nilo is our resident.
I am not present.
I know.
For it, but
Nilo is our resident male of the group.
I feel like I'm the token male here.
And his past is as mysterious as they come. It's been a long road to get him to trust us even a little bit through all of our different endeavors here. But through everything that we've gone through together, I feel like we're at least somewhat on the way to becoming friends. Maybe. I'm being optimistic.
You did buy him a hat.
Yes,
Well, that's
a very
right,
nice
I have to
hat.
have the disguise too.
But no,
You
I
generally don't. do
Suppose
that. Well,
we
I guess
don't-
unless they're really bad enemies and you want them to be friends, then maybe you would buy them.
I mean, I
something to
suppose
suck
we
up,
don't
but-
really know too terrible much about each of us' dark and sordid pasts, but we
Who's
do
got
know
a dark,
little
sordid
bit.
past? She's a sunflower princess. He
I'm
pretends
not
to
a
be more
princess.
secretive than he
I'm
is.
the
He's
fourth
We
daughter.
lived in the woods.
He's emo,
And-
that's what he is.
The only one who really has a dark sordid past
Really
are
awkward
these
boy.
two. I was raised by a dragon.
Really?
His name's Memphcore. He's my buddy, but he's been missing for a while.
Oh no.
So I'm not sure where he went. She's got a dragon friend that she goes out to the bay to
That's
visit.
where I got this
I would,
slimy sword
I would
from.
be very interested to meet said dragon.
I wonder.
At
Oh,
some
and
point.
there's the dragon of the horde that
Yeah,
we found that
that's-
we made friends with.
So when I
job,
when I
your
said
star.
I was gonna go across the thing to find some dragons, apparently I came to the right town.
If you want to meet Zelifron, I can bring you to
I
meet
would
him.
love to meet her.
He's the younger dragon that lives out in the bay.
So, you guys make it to the potion shop.
Yes.
And wait,
As the DM's like, oh!
Anikis, you're there with them?
If it was going this way, I would have said any of that before we broke off so I could go to the temple. Whichever way the potion shop and the temple go.
Okay. That works. We'll roll with that. So yeah, you guys make it to the potion shop.
How many potions do you want? Because they're going to be expensive, so if you'd like me to buy them for you, just give me the platinum.
Give me the money, honey.
You know what? Here, I'll give you 2 platinum, and I'm gonna go look for armor while you go look at potions.
I'll give you 4 platinum.
It's not about the money.
All about the D20, 20, 20. Just wanna make the crits roll. Piss
So-
off that go.
That was a good one.
Wherever you'd like to go, I'm going to be heading to armor as soon as
Well,
I'm from here.
I want to get
A potion itself. Perfect. Alright, then the two of us are, Skull and I are going into the potion shop. You're going to the temple, and you're going to armor.
Okay then.
Break!
You don't want to have my glass of water.
You want water
She's
in
on
your
a
lap
roll
again?
today. I'm not sure what the hell.
No. She wants water in her lap again. Apparently,
Please
it just
don't.
goes.
That sucked. It's so close way down the door.
Oh,
And it was really cold that night.
that was
I had
not
to
a
get a call back
good
home.
night.
I got home and I went, what sweatpants?
Yep.
To be fair, Gabs did offer.
I know, but I knew it wasn't going to take that long to get there.
But it was really cold.
I practically ran to that car.
Hey Joe. Oh wait, never mind. Got it. Okay. So you go in and the potion shop person greets you.
Hello.
Hello.
And when you guys ask for potions of healing, he pulls out a box
Ooh, box.
and opens it, and there are about a dozen regular healing potions, 6 greater healing potions,
I hate you so much.
4 supreme and or 4 superior and 2 supreme.
100,000.
I'm thinking 1 normal and 1 greater for each of us.
Well, what are the prices first?
Yes.
Looking at Alesta for the
Got you covered.
We'll be your sugar mamas.
for the
Oh, jeez. I mean, I can do some healing myself.
if it's for your party, given what you have done for the city, it is 25 gold for a normal healing potion and 75 for a greater.
Well, thank you. In that case, we will do.
I will request before I leave you, please get me the strongest one you can.
Same.
Okay. So.
Nothing less than a greater for me, please.
Okay. Then, how many of the graders are there?
I said 6.
And there's.
2 superiors and 2 supremes.
Okay.
This is a
A lot more healing.
Mm-hmm.
10d4 plus 20.
How much is this one? How expensive though?
It's on
I'm right step down. So you want nothing less than a greater. And same for you. So let's do. We'll take all of the graders.
Oh no, I missed the loot horde. Oops.
So we're getting 6 graders.
Okay, so 6 times
75.
450.
450 gold.
So how much platinum is that?
45.
And what's 501 minus 45?
501 minus 45 is 456. I did.
Yeah, I lived! Woo!
I donated more money to the Wormling. Or the Whelpling.
And
This is only the second.
how much are the superiors? Because that's the next step up, right?
The superiors are
This thing.
250 apiece.
Ouch.
Supreme.
I'm gonna buy 4 of the just the regular ones.
Of the regular? Okay, they're 25 apiece, so
Yeah.
that'd be 100 gold.
Yep.
Just out of curiosity, I'd ask what the Supremes are.
Yeah. And the supremes?
The
Probably, like,
Supremes are 750 apiece.
Yeah.
right?
We're not quite that rich yet.
No.
No.
Now I'm exactly where I was.
Damn it, why didn't I go with?
You chose not to?
I know. Well, she can tell me about it and I can go back.
We have.
Because we have the money.
do you
I
have
would
St.
buy
Johnny?
both of
We have
them.
What do you mean we have the money? We're not that rich.
She has the money. Because she's hoarding like you did the last time.
I was
Taya, how much money do you have?
Yeah.
How much money do you have?
I have 456 platinum right now. The two of us also just spent a lot on sending stones and hat.
Yeah, but that's 4,000 gold.
Oh. I forget it's rule of 10. Wow. Never mind. We're just gonna clear them out.
Okay.
Like, please and thank you. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I
So-
forget how much platinum is. I'm
Taya,
not used to having money.
Taya, for all of it then, subtract 200 platinum.
Okay.
For everything.
For everything? Okay,
Yeah.
then I had 501 before, right?
That's 301 you got left.
Okay, perfect.
Actually, it's
So is that everything including the 4 I bought, or what was left?
that would be everything including the 40.
Leave your goals.
Okay.
And then
So-
I'm like, as you start to pull your coin purse out, I go, whack, got it. Like, no, and you will see me just go, boom, boom.
Because I turned a bunch of my personal stuff into gems.
And that's
we did that last
what I
session
did
too.
too.
Yep.
That's right, so I still have a crap ton more.
Yes,
I
so
used
you
to
guys
have
you still have your hoard of gems.
Yeah,
Right, you
we
guys are
have
rich.
plenty. We're rich.
What I say, between the 5 of us.
Our
So,
powers combined.
That's 6 greater,
Right.
12 normal, and 2 each of the others.
2 superior and 2 supreme.
6 greater, 12 normal, 2 superior, and 2 supreme. Okay,
Yeah, so
perfect.
Oh no, 200 platinum. Whatever shall I do with the rest of my 250 platinum, aka 2,500 gold
I'm not used
and
to
gems
money.
and dot dot.
Oh god, the 17! Sorry. I love you too, I'm sorry.
Good body. Okay, so now that we have our small hoard of
Now
healing
you guys
potions,
want to go
Beyond the
look
dragons.
for.
and I'll put it in my bag of holding because we have those too now.
When we get back, we need to make sure that we separate at least so that everybody
Well, the
has at
people's
least
got
one.
something, yeah.
Well, yeah,
Because-
they're gonna be split.
I was just in general saying that you don't want you to have the only one and then you get separated or you.
And that's exactly
Mhm.
it.
That's
So-
not strategically
So
sound.
once we thank the potion seller,
Yes.
we will go to the armor shop.
The Amma shop.
The Alma shop.
Oh, and
I got
just
20 platinum in my pocket.
right.
This is flippin' awesome.
And
Why am I doing
because there's a reason I'm going to this armor shop, not for me. We're going to ride Hector.
You're going to ride Hector?
Yes, to the armor shop.
We're riding Hector.
My moose.
Sweet.
So, are you going to the Steam and Steel then?
They do armor
Yes, and
and
it's
weapons.
it's obvious.
Yes.
Embrick and Obby.
Yes, I would like to
Well, yeah, 'cause-
give them some.
She has evil tongue.
Ride the Hector, he's a moose. Down the main street of Waterdeep.
That's awesome.
You need to clean that up. You made a mess.
That's awesome.
Left road apples in the street.
So yes, we will go to the Steam and Steel.
Okay, is that where you would have gone?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Especially after they said they'd keep an eye out.
Okay.
Do they do leather armor?
I'll find out. If not, they can point me in a direction and know I still came there first.
Yes.
Sure. First choice.
Good point.
So,
I want to do that.
as you guys meet back up at the Steam and Steel, you do discover
Just do it at the ends.
that they do not have leather armor.
Aw.
However,
Oh, you do?
they do have, as you asked, where can I get,
Oh, Ship and Shack, Double Lane, and Granite. But I think Granite Shack is just first. Yep.
Shelves full of some
They have what, yeah?
vegetables to the box, so it's not empty.
as Saravai is talking to Avi about armor options, he does bring out a box and says, I don't typically display this because it is not something typically common in this area.
Oh.
And he pulls out a mithril chain shirt.
Oh.
You guys hear me squeeing from like 5 blocks away. I touch it.
Why does mine have ears hurt?
It's beautiful.
And it feels much lighter than you would expect a metal armor to feel.
Yeah?
Yeah?
The mithril kind, yeah?
Yeah. The mithril
She's
kind.
dueling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how much would this gorgeous piece of art run? I mean, even if it breaks me, I'm probably buying it. Which I highly doubt it's gonna break me, but I really want it.
Oh, I died.
Oh, I did too. Aurora
I did it.
Stoneforge. It's a dragon hoard that you can loot, so you basically gamble your dragon scales in an attempt to get more.
I always lose. Always. I don't think I've won once. I died.
You did one once. Yep, I remember. Because
Okay,
you were
once.
super excited.
Once out of like.
Technically, is mithril a magic item, Joe?
Nope.
I mean, it's on the magic item table, which is weird.
Right, but it's not. Yeah.
It's
I mean, technically, I thought it was, but I could be mistaken.
you thought it was.
Magical. But I think that's probably because it's on the magic item table.
Yeah, I mean, it technically doesn't have necessarily any specific magical abilities.
It is not. It is technically not magical. It is just the fact that it does not create stealth impediment, and it allows you more flexibility and mobility.
That's
And it
perfect
doesn't
for
and it
first
doesn't
round.
require a strength. It doesn't have a strength requirement.
Right.
Correct.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, I'm enjoying my new phone a lot. I was coloring on it earlier with the
I love the
stylus.
coloring app. It's very relaxing if you're stressed the fudge out.
so
Yes.
please tell me if this is grossly under, and I will adjust. So please give your DM a little bit of grace right now,
Always.
because going off of the armor cost chart,
Yeah.
I would think between 250 and 300.
I would put it at closer to 600-700
Okay,
because Mithril doesn't have any of the negative impositions.
fair.
So I mean
You get all the positives, no negatives.
right.
And can you use medium armor, can't you?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then we will say it is
What is its classification? Rare, medium, or
uncommon. It's
Oh.
only uncommon.
Oh, then
And it's up to 500.
yeah.
That's why I was thinking.
Yeah.
So I would say for you, I will sell it to you for 300 gold.
I will give him 400 and the other 100 just a tip. This is amazing.
And
Rising tide raises all ships. Here's your tip.
we will give it the what would the well, I said technically chain shirt, so it's 13 plus dex mod.
Okay. Is there a cap on the dex mod?
There is, but because it's mithril, I'm going to say a max of 3.
Okay, so that would put me at 16.
Is that what you were at?
Yeah. That's what I was at.
Okay, then we're gonna take off the dex cap.
Okay, that
because
puts me at
it's
18.
mithril.
Nice.
It's
Yours,
mithril.
you're as hard to hit as I am now.
Which for mithril makes sense.
Okay, Frodo.
That's what Vistra wants. Don't get mad. That's what Vistra wants because she has an AC of 12.
It would be strange if maybe perhaps there was a way she could get some made for herself.
That's what she's aiming for. But she was told she had to go see the elves.
Mm-hmm.
And when I inquired to the elf city, I did inquire about mithril armor.
Mm-hmm.
So are we to the Steam and Steel yet?
Yes, and as you enter, you see Aloxus, Saravai.
Oh!
Saravai fondling this absolutely gorgeous looking chain shirt.
I'm gonna hop off of Hector and have him stay. Wander over.
Stay.
Well, I can see you've already
Hang on,
found a
I can't
treasure.
hear you.
Sorry.
It's okay.
No,
Just
you
write
go.
it. Yes, I was very fortunate.
I do have other armors.
I love it. I'm like petting my arms and like.
Right. I am here to inquire not for myself, but for my steed. And Hector's gonna go moo.
Moo?
Moo.
Your moose
Still
moves.
Yes, it does.
Her moose is a
Her
cat.
moose. Her moose. Honey, leave it.
No,
I
I
can't.
can't. I want to know what
Leave
a
it.
moose actually sounds like, because they don't sound like elf.
Beller, more like.
Bellow.
They beller.
They definitely don't move.
Yes. That's
It's
awesome.
like a bear.
Moo. That is not a moo.
It's a boo.
It sounds like a
So
bear.
you're looking for barding for your moose.
Barding?
Birding.
Yeah, barding.
Okay.
That's what it's called.
Ness started a horde group thing.
Woo!
It's addicting. That's how I lost all my dragon skin.
But yes, I am looking for barding for my moose.
Barding.
There has to be a space.
Loot Horde Space 1000.
Oh, oopsies.
Once we get more people in there, we can loot bigger hordes.
But will it change payouts?
Yes. There's actually 5 tiers.
Oh, so you could
That
get,
was quick.
like,
Over 10 people, it goes to the next tier.
She's technically. Oh God. What DM? I have a question.
yeah.
In real time.
Oh,
What
Answer.
year it technically is? It set, do you want me to look?
I watched that
It
episode
should
3
say
times.
somewhere.
I still
Makes me cry.
What year is it?
And you, of course, would
Well, it's
be under that.
after the spell plague.
Right.
Because tomorrow's my half birthday. Which the reason why I pay attention to half birthdays is because for school. When I would
Okay,
celebrate
so
birthdays,
Dragon Heist is
those
technically in
restaurants celebrate
1492.
Okay.
And then Mad Mage is right after that.
Around 95-ish from what chat is telling us.
So
Stoneforge would probably know. Know far better than me because he is a much more prepared DM.
settle you two.
No, you didn't. You're making a lot of noise.
Technically, I will have to message you.
Technically what?
Because she brought up Alaxis. That's why I had to ask what year it was. Because years in Loramir were different than when she was transported over to when they went to Gehenna, and then when Garl put her back in Waterdeep.
Oh! In what year?
We'll have to talk about that.
On break, I will bring it up to the DM
That's kind of great.
because the odds are there.
That's kind of amazing.
Like, we're within 6 months.
Uh-oh. Only the Stoneforge, Nivara, and I made it out alive.
Ooh. I lost a lot of D scales.
Same.
So does that just put it down at the scales at the bottom here?
That's the one that you guys have. The one that's at the bottom is specifically for the channel. The ones that you guys are playing with are the ones that do all of the no-nat ones and whatnot.
Okay, and that's the when you hit D scales. That's
Melissa and Dom have so many of them. They could constantly
Okay.
forever.
Yeah.
There we go. That answers my question. So essentially, any type of armor you want, Tay, what kind of armor do you want for the moose?
Something that's going to give him a 16 AC. He's currently at 14.
At 14?
Yes.
Do I still have that up? Of course I don't. Let me find it again.
I know how much this is.
I know. Like, holy crap.
I'm so freaking.
He has a 0 to his dex, so you would need
Something that's strength based, I would assume.
I mean, technically you could get him chainmail armor if you want him up to a 16. Or
The way I
A mailed moose. He's a mailed moose. Well, yes, we can see that. No, he's a mailed moose.
What?
You sent him through the post.
Post office?
do you want mail?
Yes, because I'm wearing mail.
Okay.
See that moose and her coming from a mile away.
Definitely not stealthy.
If
No, she's
she's
gonna
wearing
win.
mail and the moose is wearing mail, and they're done like traditional rings are, if one of them gets loose and caught in the other one, she'll never get off the moose. She'll be stuck going.
It'd be funny though if she could blind
I think
enemies.
I'm gonna put a buttonhole there.
Because mail
put a
is
button
lighter
on
than
this.
plate,
There you
isn't
go.
it?
Yes.
Okay, because that means if my
Yeah,
moose
you got mailed.
does happen to fall, I could just stick his armor
You
in
should
my
UPS
bag
him.
of
He's
holding
way
and
too
not
big to
over
go
exceed
through
the
the
weight
post
limit.
office.
What's the weight limit on the bag?
You don't want to put
500
them through
pounds.
UPS because last time
Okay,
I did that, the box that I
because
sent the stuff
the
in said,
mail
like a soccer
or
ball.
your
Give me
moose
FedEx, they're best.
would be 110 pounds.
Okay,
If I
then
want
that'll
to
be
do that
perfect.
tonight.
Because I don't have that much in there right now.
Going
I was
to
gonna say,
cost
don't-
you
that's
300 gold.
DHS
That's
them
fine.
or Speedy.
Speedy.
But
is
yes,
pretty
now
good.
he has an AC of 16.
You shouldn't put your moose in the mail though. He weighs way too much. I'm definitely sure he's oversized.
But Amazon can still do it.
Right for free.
With the drones, they just drop shit.
Big shiny moose. Welcome to Mad Mage, everybody.
Welcome to Dragons of the Dining Room.
Okay, so his AC is now.
You wanted
16.
the DM.
He wouldn't be very happy in a box.
So you
either.
said 300 gold.
He'd be a mad moose when he got out of the box.
Dungeon of the Mad Moose.
How much?
You said 300 gold, right? So that'd be 30 platinum.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Heck,
Joe.
who's the big boss?
301 minus 30.
271.
Thank you.
She's not even trying anymore.
No, I'm not.
She's never gonna learn if we
'Cause I'm a
keep
human
doing it for
calculator.
her.
But it's.
It's not a lost cause. You work at a bank.
Well, yes, but that's the point.
That
I don't want to
terrifies
have
me.
to do extra math. I already do math at work.
But she's alright now, isn't she? A moose beat my sister once.
A mad moose.
My dad almost hit a moose with a geo. That thing would have drove right underneath the damn moose.
Or the Geo would have turned into a post box because of how heavy them things are.
My dad almost hit a moose with the milk truck when he
Okay.
was driving milk. When he was driving.
The
for
milk
Dairy.
truck's at least got a fighting chance. That damn geo didn't have a chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless it went under.
And it weighs 136 something pounds.
Tell the moose to jump.
110.
Okay.
Because it's twice as heavy as
He went out to Wyoming
your
to
as
see
normal
my
armor, and it
relatives
is
and
costs
hunting
4
and it
times
was
as much.
my entire family and
That's
my nephew
fine.
that he was
My
from.
moose is
Okay.
now
And he's like,
going to be an armored
saw-
juggernaut.
Are a female moose and
He
two
thinks himself
young
quite
ones.
handsome.
Have,
Yes.
And he's like,
Oh, he's a
Auntie,
handsome
it's the
moose.
first
Oh,
moose I
I
saw in my whole
The armor just
life. And he's 5. And I
So I'll
looked
be
at
able
him,
to
I'm like,
correct it.
Okay.
Ethan, it's the first moose I've seen in my whole life, and I'm a hell of a lot older than you.
They're huge. Perfect. I'm happy. Thank you. Alright, so after we get my moose fitted with his lovely chainmail armor, mail armor,
I didn't say anything. I was good.
I
You
built
did the
it.
first time I said something. I heard you.
No, actually, I didn't.
I heard you make a comment about mail.
I said she's got a mailed moose. That's all I said.
Okay. Okay.
You can rewatch it. I
Okay,
swear
no,
on my
it's-
honor as a DM.
Gabs, it's okay.
I have been beaten into submission enough times to know not to say anything about anything ever again.
Yes.
So-
Ben's ear twitched briefly.
So DM, does that mean that the way that the armor goes on him,
Probably.
it's like hanging around his antlers?
There's
Over
antler.
his- over
There's
his neck?
like buttons
Just
to go
snaps.
around his antlers.
Ears. Oh, they're so cute. Yay. I will thank Avi and Empress.
Embrick.
Embrick.
Empress is a Vistani woman that one of your characters slept with. Empress.
Avi
You
and
might end up
Embrick.
having the same problem.
Right. Yes, yay.
Is anybody else searching for anything?
I am searching for a good rest.
I'm,
Yeah.
ready to go smack some stuff.
So you guys are going
into
to
it.
now go rest?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Now that everything is
If-
situated, we can finally head out to break.
Yeah. If they didn't have any updates about Oriana, I would have just gone back to the Troll Skull.
Yeah, they have not heard anything.
Yes. Once everyone is all back together, divvy out potions.
Okay.
Yes. But we can do that over break too, as long as we get them on our character sheets.
Yeah, I just don't.
Unless-
If they're not on the sheets, we don't have them.
Right.
I mean, unless the DM of that campaign says otherwise, I would assume that they have not heard anything. Okay.
I mean, we could play with it if you wanted to talk visions and stuff, but
All the crossovers.
I wouldn't mind that kind of helping. with
I
that kind
love
of crossover.
crossovers.
Like, I wouldn't mind helping with that crossover because Tiefling.
No.
No.
I will be
Nilo and Barovia would be a very bad thing.
I originally offered to bring Nilo to Barovia, and you said no.
Because it would be a very bad thing.
For Nilo or Strahd?
On that note, we are going to go to break. So thank you guys. We will be back in about half an hour. See you in a few moments. And 3, correct?
3, correct.
2, 3.
3, correct.
And we are back. Woohoo! Oh, thank you guys for sticking around. Once again, this is what?
Just yelling at the screen.
Oh, okay. This is Waterdeep, Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Who wants to give it announcements this time?
So one of the biggest things that we need to comment on, and we're going to keep saying over and over again until it happens, this Friday we will be having our 24-hour Second Harvest charity stream, where we are going to play D&D from the 17th at 8 p.m. till the 18th at 8 p.m. You can come join us as we all become extremely sleep deprived, as I will be coming back straight from work and have an hour to set up for the game and jump right into the first one is going to be Nerevus,
Whoop whoop!
and then going from there.
Probably the only, like, somewhat normal campaign of the night.
Yep.
Well, once we get to Dragon Heist, we'll have 2 fresh players.
This is true, but
Well, 3 fresh players.
I think you, Gabrielle, and myself are in all but 1 game each.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
gonna be here the whole
So
time.
we are
'cause
going
I'm not
to
driving home.
we are
so.
going to be mentally exhausted by the time this is done. And the best part is, I get to DM the last game, so my brain is going to be fried when
That's
Bard's
what
I will be. We do have 2 couches. I'm also pulling
Player at
the.
disadvantage.
Woo! Hey, thanks, Kazilla.
Hey,
Love you
Weekend
too.
Wolf, welcome.
Heyo, long time no see. I'll also bring an extra bed down, so like in between, if we need 20-minute cat naps.
If anybody needs like a place that's gonna be quiet, where there's not a stream going on to go sleep for a couple hours, my house is literally 3 blocks away.
I have a cot at the shop too, so technically anyone could go there if they wanted to too.
We will discuss that as time comes along. But the big thing is, for you guys, we have it going on. Below in the Twitch description, I have put a link to the donation. I have put addresses to where you can mail in donations or send products. Facebook has the same information. I will be putting that on Twitter as well. For anybody who wishes to share, please use the hashtag Dragons2Harvest, as I have in the chat here, as Second Harvest is keeping an eye on it. The last little piece of that is we're keeping an eye out. We have somehow managed to get ourselves into the local paper, and that article should be released any time now. It did not make the Sunday paper, however. So it'll probably end up on the Wednesday paper.
Still.
And when that shows up, I'm going to clip it and put it on here so you guys can see the article too, because I think that's kind of neat. Other than that, we're going to go run into the Undermount and try and get ourselves killed.
We're gonna
Welcome.
stuff, yeah.
Sugar high.
Right?
Ooh, you have those.
You'd have to like.
Yes,
you
so
know,
maybe
have
Wednesday
falling
or-
on the floor, having a
Just
sugar
DM what I chopped
seizure.
an orange slice.
Right. I am going to
Yeah.
start my fast at 3 instead of 8. Because if I eat right before I go to bed, I'm going to get sick.
Yep.
So that way my 24-hour fast will end. But nobody is going to be eating on stream. I think we discussed that.
Yep. Many
Snackaholics.
of us are going to abstain from eating, those of us who have
Woo!
physical impairments that do not allow it,
I'm
such
gonna
as
try.
myself.
I believe over half of us are giving it a shot.
I will fast
You
until
two
I
are not
start.
allowed.
Because I will fast until I start shaking. At that point, I
No,
will have
no,
to nibble.
no, you are not even going to go that far.
You're not
Dad,
gonna go shade.
You and I,
Literally are only in every other stream.
you
For
and I
every
cannot
other
do it.
campaign, you can eat between campaigns.
You and
True.
I can't do it. I've got hypoglycemia, and your body just hates you.
That's pretty accurate, actually.
And neither of you deserve to be skinny. There, we've covered all the bases.
Alright, so let's go get ourselves killed.
Not actually.
That would actually be
That
an
would-
interesting thought.
I would actually almost.
What?
I've been told by multiple doctors that's probably what I have.
Never been tested for hypoglycemia. That would
You
be
should
curious
probably
because
do
she
that.
has the exact same symptoms you do.
So it's very possible that she's gonna.
It's an easy test to do.
Okay, so let's go kill stuff.
Well, let's go get sending stones, then let's go kill stuff.
Yes, go pick up our second set of sending stones, second set of sending stones, second set of sending stones, second set of sending stones.
Which we paid for in advance.
So you guys are gonna go pick up your second
Yeah.
second set of sending stones.
It's not that easy.
Hey, you know what? It's all good, Ness.
Totally not worried about it.
Nothing to hide. So yes. Let us go get our snoo stones.
Snoo stones?
Yes.
Oh god.
I demand a set of snoo stones.
We'll go get you some boulders.
Dragons After Dark.
You have a set. Mine don't work on him.
Did you
And
want
he's the only one they're allowed to work on. So I'm screwed.
He has resistance to charm.
I do.
It's not resistance, it's frickin' immunity. Trust me.
So yes, we are going to get our second set of sending stones.
I go to Starbucks just to
Second
hear
set of
someone yell my
sending
name.
I have no teeth and I can say it better than the rest of you.
because you don't have any teeth.
that might be
advantage.
that might be the advantage.
So you guys go and get your sending stones.
Yes.
Yes.
Your second set
Yes.
There you
of
go.
sending stones.
There we
There you
go.
go.
Oh.
Hey.
I thought of one other thing I would like to do if time allows.
Yes.
I want to go say goodbye to Raynar.
Okay.
Since he actually pays attention.
I wanna
Ooh, shots fired.
go.
I love you!
I wanna go let Zelifar know and
Ooh, you want to bring your friend
make
with?
sure.
Can we do
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Actually.
I would love to go with.
And actually, I'm going to go with this time.
She's way more
I have
suspicious.
suspicion.
As an
She's-
instant suspicion.
She's way more suspicious of you going.
And she's only known you for a day.
I know.
Because I know him. Been around him long enough.
Wait, hold on. I know how to fix this. I'm going to flip on the hat of disguise and make myself look like Raynar.
That's not gonna help.
Now
When
that
do you do this?
While we're having this debate.
While I'm standing there and watch you switch?
Sure.
Really, Nilo?
What?
Jerk.
You're welcome.
Now all you're gonna imagine is Raynar.
I don't go say goodbye. I'm just gonna send Raynar a letter. I can't. Nilo ruined it for me. I'm gonna have nightmares of like
Now all
intimacy
you-
with Raynar, then his face turning into Nilo's, and like wake up screaming like.
Almost like I
Is Nilo jealous?
No, he's made as many moves. Never mind.
Anywho, moving forward.
We're gonna go visit the adolescent dragon. Sorry, DM. Who has a crush on
Yeah.
Annie.
Which is amazing.
Can I change
Nice.
my name now?
Nope.
We'll just call you Annie.
Are you
No.
okay?
That
I
was
now
awesome.
despise this name.
I'm sorry. It's kind of funny though.
Anakis? Maybe he wants Anakis.
We can call you Kissy.
No.
No. I'm pretty sure.
No, that would be you in a certain other campaign.
Yes.
Hey Tay, do you have the Carmex?
Yes.
Every's a hoe.
Yes.
Whoa! That escalated
She's
quickly.
I've said it before. She's a whole lot of Corson.
She does kiss lots of things.
I'm an equal opportunity schmoozer.
She don't care who she
Where'd it
kisses.
go?
Over there.
Where'd
Don't lose it.
go? Where'd it
No.
go? The Carmex has hit the floor.
Oh, there it is. It's right
There it
in front of my
is.
face.
There it is. The comics is in her hand.
It's lost no more. That rhymes better.
So,
Paper titties.
Seraphai disgruntledly disappears while you guys go searching for Zelifar.
Stop playing with my pants.
Did you just
What?
tell her to stop playing with your pants?
Yes.
Pants.
I was like
Fuzzy
my
tails.
taking
hands
my
are,
foot
like,
and I was
this
tapping
moving
her
at
leg,
once.
her pant leg.
Dragons after dark.
Girl.
Moving forward.
Oh.
I almost put that marker on my
Woo,
nose.
go green.
I went like this, and the marker got way too close to my nose for comfort.
So, what are you doing?
Me?
Yeah.
I wrote down player dis DM add 20.
Oh, she's keeping track for us.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because when DM gets advantage, I just write that as suck up points.
Because all we have is
Is
Player
the player
disc.
disc.
Yep, and I'm just keeping track. I also do a star.
She's doodling.
I need to put this down.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this entire
You'll
corner
have
is
to
going
buy
be
us new markers.
Yeah.
Why would any other work?
Yeah, if you want to doodle.
I have.
Not
I don't have.
now. We
I
have to
don't
go
my
visit a
markers.
dragon.
Yeah, we gotta go see a dragon.
So you guys make your way to go see Zelfarm?
All of us might as well go at this
Yeah.
point.
I am gonna abstain.
You don't want to come meet my friend?
I've met your friend. I went with you last time.
That's not on the list. I have to fix that.
So you guys make your way down town,
Walking fast.
faces past.
We're dragging down.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Are you staring blankly ahead?
I'm looking for him. When we get closer to the water, I'm gonna flick one gold into the water. Like far enough away.
And I'm gonna give you a weird look.
Just wait.
Just a reminder. Prior, you had to get in a boat and
True.
go out to
Yeah,
the, like
that's-
the
and
middle
that's-
of the bay.
Yeah, that's. You mean what I know?
She skipped that part. She did that part in her head.
Yeah, actually, I did skip that part.
And now we're in the water.
Pretty much.
So you guys rent a boat.
And dragons in the sky.
Oh no, I'm actually gonna try something a little bit different.
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
We need to get up to like. the
I love that tone.
As you start to ask for a boat, you do realize that we just saved your town. Can we just borrow the boat for 15 minutes?
Okay, fine.
Thank you.
I know that tone too. It's usually mine.
Thank you.
I can hear spite coming from that table.
Spite's not quite the right word. Pity for me, maybe.
A little bit of both.
So you guys row your way.
I'm gonna make Nyla roll.
Out into the bay, here to find the dragon friend. I'm not there anyway.
Ooh, the lolly lake.
Getting gold today.
Mage hand.
Don't
So we're
we
going
go
in circles?
I can do the
What?
other mage hand.
See?
So you guys just doing this.
Right.
They're just. I'm just sitting here going, you freaking magic users.
This is why casters
Technically,
have
isn't
low
that over
strength.
more than 10 pounds though. To
You
move
don't-
the-
We're using 10 pounds of force to move us forward.
We might not be going at a
Breakneck
jet.
pace.
Yeah, but you could definitely move it with 10 pounds of force. So it's on the
okay.
water.
Okay.
I just,
So yeah, you guys end up making it out into the bay. And you flip a coin down.
yep, I'm gonna flip the coin down.
Jump by the bay where the dragonborn grows. Sorry, I'm done.
No, you're not.
Probably not, but
I was
I'm
gonna
trying.
I'm not complaining though.
I'm not complaining
I'm
either.
not
I usually just sit back and watch.
Yeah.
You totally complain.
I'm gonna flick gold into the water.
Maybe not always during stream.
Okay, dear. So you flip a gold down, and about 5-10 minutes later, out pops a dragon.
Hello, Zelopharn.
He looks a little bit wary at your companions, but he does get
This
closer.
is my new friend Skull, and this is Nyla.
Pleasure to meet you.
He's part of the troll skull. I live with him. He's still an annoyance, though.
Zelfarn gives you a slightly suspicious.
I have dragon's blood in me.
No,
so
like
I was
what?
curious to see a dragon.
When Anakis mentions that she lives with you, he gives you a slightly like suspicious.
He's jealous. Not in that way.
You do that in character.
Yes. Like, not in that way.
The dragon's considerably happier.
Yep.
I'm gonna just get a grin at Milo. Just.
I have dragon's blood in me, and I was curious to see a dragon up close other than the one that we met down below the city.
Oh, or an axe.
Yeah, him.
He kind of gives you a
You are
once.
considerably smaller.
Ouch. You be nice to him.
I'm making
But
an
you're
observation.
beautiful.
He's considerably
He grins a
smaller.
little.
How long have
He
you
likes
been?
it.
How long have you been around?
Couple months.
You're only a few months old, and you're that
Oh no! I've only been here for a couple months.
How old are you?
I don't know dragon ages.
The GM, don't make me look stuff up I'm supposed to know.
We don't have birthdays. What are you talking about?
Because you know the DMG or the monster manual probably is not going to tell me that.
Actually, I think it does.
Dragon ages?
Yeah, because
It's
that's
rough.
how you. What do you think the difference between a wormling and an ancient dragon is?
About 500 years.
It's more than that.
Oh, silver. I think silver dragons are the prettiest.
The dragons are pretty in general.
That's true.
I'm actually surprised they haven't brought out the gemstone dragons yet.
Be so proud
The
of me.
amethyst dragon was beautiful.
Bringing home.
Because is he a bronze dragon or did I say he
I
was?
thought you said he was copper.
No,
He's bronze.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm pretty
Because I had
He's
asked him
bronze.
about
Oh, that's
the
right.
new
Memcord.
Memcord. Because they're the same.
Yep, he's. Yeah, and I just hit myself in the face with my book.
Did you really?
Ouch!
Yes.
I'm sorry. That sucks.
That's a really aggressive way of putting knowledge
It's
in
not I care about.
I know.
she probably saw
Alyssa,
that one.
Alyssa used to do this
DMG.
Osmosis.
to get hers, and she got A's, so it must have worked. She fell asleep in her books all the time.
I saw it on stream. You get yourself recorded.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's really cool. Underwater plants within 6 miles of the dragon's lair take on dazzling, brilliant hues. I cannot talk tonight. The 24-hour stream is going to be freaking amazing.
Everybody's gonna have to do vocal warm-ups so we can talk, right?
Blah, 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 blah,
On
blah,
stream.
blah.
They'll
Oh
be
yes, we
like,
have to do it on stream, just so everybody can laugh at us. Ah.
It does not.
That's a
It does not say.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Old enough to have
We
a
can-
crush.
We can move past it. Because if he's a young dragon, he's probably about 350.
I'm surprised.
Wouldn't you say, Nilo? 354?
In half.
Sure.
I'm
I'm an adult.
Yeah, he's a young bronze dragon. I mean, he's still large.
That would be between 6 and 100 years old. An adult is between 1 and 800 years old, and an ancient is over 800 years old.
That's what I just did. Google's all
Okay,
over the place.
so he is about, we'll say, 60 years old.
Hmm.
So he's almost an adult.
Not much older than me.
How old are you?
It's on page 86 for future reference.
I am 149 years old.
So how am I older than you?
Well, I figure dragons age slower.
Oh, okay.
Does that take it out of character?
Haha, get thanky.
Out of character, does that technically mean
On
that
what page
the
is
dragon's
this?
trying to crave
I
rob
think I said
me?
86.
Yes.
Yes.
Page 86.
Yeah.
There's the doppelganger.
So in another 20 years, he'll be an adult.
That's what it said.
Young red shadow dragon.
So you have
Okay, yeah.
a teenage dragon loving on you.
Because I was looking at the actual like dragon stats. Not
Oh, gotcha. Copy.
Roger, roger.
You're younger than me.
Yes,
I must look
but
like
I've
an
been
infant
through some
compared-
already.
Yeah,
I'm
Certified's
like way
20.
Yeah, I'm with
Oh,
you.
baby.
I'm
See, because the three of
27.
you are going to age similarly,
I'm
correct?
24, so.
Yeah.
The tieflings, dragonborn, and humans age,
Similar.
Yeah.
and I think so do half.
Yeah, after
Half orcs are like 14
after
to
3, I
Half-
age normally.
Yeah, half
From everyone
orcs
else.
live a little bit shorter lives.
yeah, half orcs typically don't see 80. Like
But I think that's because they always die.
They put themselves in precarious positions.
Yeah, because
That,
it
that's,
says
I mean, that's probably likely.
it says tieflings age at about the same rate as humans. So.
And then,
they mature at the same age as humans, but tieflings' lifespans are slightly longer.
so, moving forward. So, he's about 60 years old.
Interesting. Thank you.
Any questions you have for him?
I don't think I would ask any questions. What I'm trying to, like, this is the first dragon I've seen, so I'm very in awe. Like, besides in my mind, and all of my clan from back home basically said dragons are evil, so I'm kind of like sitting here going,
Cognitive dissonance.
He pouts a little bit.
I didn't say that out loud. I gave him a
So you're
compliment.
kind of in awe.
I'm in awe and like looking at him like he's not trying to eat me. So like
So
confirming
you're like,
that
is he gonna kill me? Is he not gonna eat me? Like, what's going on?
We're going on another adventure.
You did say you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did.
I knew you two were my brain.
She did.
Okay.
She did say,
She
well,
did
we
last
might as
second. Not originally, before break. After break, she did.
Yeah, because she said, well, we might as well all go.
Okay.
And I bowed out.
Okay.
We're going on another adventure. We might not be back for a little while.
Oh,
Don't
I
worry,
know.
we'll bring her
the
back.
dragon is pouting.
Don't worry, we'll bring her back.
I would try to find you a lot more shiny stuff.
Okay.
We're there.
And just to be a butt, you should give him a kiss goodbye.
He his cheeks turn a little like like a little green from his blush.
So is that how I got dragon blood in my system?
Most likely.
Interesting. So maybe your offspring might end up being more powerful than me.
Once he gains the ability to polymorph himself.
Not all dragons
Would you-
can.
Yeah,
Sure.
and would you know that?
Out of character?
No,
No,
I would
no,
say you
Could
might.
Could we
She would
spell her
know
into a dragon and then
that dragons could.
Oh, yeah,
that
she is-
sounds
it
or
do
like
it that way?
Powerful enough wizards
Oh, duh.
could create
Never
a
mind.
dragon
Ignore
out of
me.
somebody.
right, so we
We
can
could
make
turn
you
you
into a dragon.
Okay, whoa. Stop.
Matchmaking 101.
Oh my god.
Well, if he, then we'll just do it the
It
other way
looks like
around.
he's got feelings for her.
Right.
My red skin is just slightly darker.
Here, I'll hold on to it. Your tail so you can lean over the boat.
No, leave my tail alone.
Maybe
It
she's
actually
like a
looks
Ferrari
like
and
that's
it's
only
Maybe when we're done with
No,
the
'cause-
dungeon,
adults.
we can do it for her.
Adults
Yeah,
can
there
do
you
it.
go.
Adults can do that.
Yes, they
but
can.
young cannot.
You guys.
Well, according to their stat blocks,
Oh, they don't. Okay.
they don't have that ability.
I wonder if Memcore.
Thank you again for the sword.
Oh, may I see this for one quick second?
No.
Although technically she
I'm
said
gonna show you.
he raised her to that ability.
Thank you again for the sword. It works wonderfully. I love
He
it.
grins. I'm glad you like it.
Yeah, definitely has
It was a
feelings for
very
her.
cool looking sword.
It lights itself on. It lights on fire.
Neat.
Then I'm gonna flip.
So you're not gonna give him a kiss goodbye?
You hush. I'm gonna flip 2 more gold to him.
He's gonna dive after them.
That green box.
when he pops back up, I'm gonna motion him closer to the boat. And just kind of scratch his snout.
Aww. Close enough.
And before we leave,
I wonder how
I'm gonna
bad
dump
a
water
dragon
on
would
him.
get mad if it realizes it's being led on.
Then that begs the question. What's their
I only have 2 characters that have a love interest, so one of them happens to be a young dragon.
I don't know, dude. He's pretty handsome.
So that would be
Time he ages up on the enemy
Yeah, but you'll live the whole time, so he's the one that would feel horrible. Because you'd be gone.
what level is polymorph?
6.
Because he can only cast up to 2nd level spells as a young dragon.
So then
Correct.
Right.
I
But
was just
we
pointing-
were talking
know.
about after we got done with it, we could turn her into it and she could have a romantic.
Flight with him.
Yeah.
Apparently I'm being set up with a young dragon.
Oh. Never mind. 4th level.
So I was gonna say I thought it was 4th.
I was off.
Ooh.
Hey, Dr. Leech.
Ayo!
Hey.
Konnichiwas.
Oh, so now what are you guys gonna do?
I guess go back to shore unless we.
Yep, I'm gonna thank him again. Like I said, I'm gonna scratch his
It
snout a
was
little bit.
awesome to meet you.
When we get back, I will come visit you again, hopefully with more shiny stuff.
Okay.
She'll give you a kiss
As soon as like any of them turn around to face the other way in the boat, I would give him a kiss on the cheek. Just
We're kissing dragons!
I would just I would just laugh. No, actually I can do charm person. I would laugh if all of a sudden, like when he goes back down in the water, the heat from his cheeks makes the water sizzle.
He's not that high.
He's like, ah!
Total anime geek out right there.
Yep.
Am I successful?
In contacting?
Yes.
Yeah, I can cast charm person because of my tiefling variant.
I mean, it's not entirely relevant, so we can.
Not at this time. What are
Okay.
you trying to do to contact?
I'd go outside the city as close to the last place we met as I could.
Kissing dragons today on Dice of Our Lives. Thanks, Dr. Leach.
Dice of Our Lives. We renamed the Saturday morning group Dice of Our Lives because of Born in Airmill.
That's kind of amazing.
Yeah. And their weird elven rituals. Yeah. Shape shifting. Uncomfortable! Well, he bit her. They argued, and then at the end of the argument, he bit her, and she yelped and woke up the entire camp, and it was awkward. So, moving forward with this game.
So are you a werebear now?
Shut up,
Yes.
baby. Yeah, and then I'll have his scale out, and
Okay, you feel like you're getting closer to contacting him,
okay.
but you are not there yet.
Okay. I will leave him a message in Draconic,
Okay.
with my symbol, and I'll put it under one of the rocks
I just realized that.
in that area.
All 3 of you can speak Draconic. Because that entire conversation
Okay.
was in Draconic.
Going to the Undermountain. Wish I could have seen you before I left. Miss you, love you, bye. I met some weirdos. Find me a husband, please.
And brings a young,
Yeah.
brings you a young red dragon here.
He wouldn't associate with chromatic or
Oh,
with
that's right. Never mind.
Yeah, he wouldn't. Yeah.
No, he'll just
With
bring you one of
chromatic
his
dragons,
spawn.
He'd go with another metallic, wouldn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which is probably part of the reason Nilo looks so sketchy, because isn't your dragon blood red?
Also, I just realized that the 1-year emote is now live on the Dragons in the Dining Room.
Yay!
Wait, what?
If you take a look at the Dragons in the Dining Room far left. That's the 1 year icon.
You guys seeing something I'm not?
Here.
The what?
One second.
I'm confused.
I am too.
Yep.
Let me just throw an emote out.
Or is that the little dragon
Take a
next?
look to the left of my name.
The little dragon.
Oh, okay. I
That's
see.
the one. That's the 1 year icon.
The little dragon.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because now he's all
neat.
grown up.
Oh, what was it before?
It was an
It was the
egg
one.
and then a
Mel,
cat.
it was the one that Mel put on. That's next to Aurora's name.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
then Dr. Leach has the one just before that. And the one just before that is the egg.
Gotcha. Okay, because I never get to see. I don't get to keep track of what mine is.
Yep.
You can change that in your personal settings.
Oh, neat.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah.
I'll explain that after stream.
Okie day. Rar.
Oh, I have the one before yours, Joe.
Where he's facing left.
See, because that should be what I have.
Yep, that's right, but that's number 3. Either which way. So
Technically it's
after we're done
Undermountain.
talking with the dragon and she's done sending messages to her dragon, what are we up to?
I think we're ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
So time to head to the yawning portal, I guess.
Yep.
Yep.
I would go to the orphanage and say goodbye to everyone. Let them know, hey.
Minnesota goodbye.
Heck yeah.
I'll be making my way to the I suppose I will make one last goodbye. I'm going to make my way to the inn and make sure that my new innkeeper understands that he better stay on the straight and narrow
Okay.
or things will get ugly because I still have that information over his head.
Okay.
And then make my way to the yawning
I'd
portal.
run to the bookworm really quick and like rush out and then
Okay.
come back.
So now,
Will my moose even fit through the door of the yawning portal?
You can
Yeah.
summon him and unsummon him as you wish.
True.
it just takes a spell slot
Yeah.
to resummon him after he's been unsummoned. I mean,
Yeah.
Bummer.
We're gonna go through these little tunnels. She's gonna be like, oh,
I don't get my nervous newbie.
Mm.
She has to work at 4 a.m. Saturday morning, so there's no way to.
Okay.
mhm.
I'll just summon him without his antlers. Because they do shed them.
I don't know if you can choose to summon him without antlers.
I mean, he's not a normal moose, Tay.
I know. He's celestial.
So yeah, I'm heading my way to the yawning portal.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so you all get to the yawning portal
Hey, Kiwi, did you feed them or just let them out?
and you begin your descent into the portal.
Before we descend, do we know exactly where we're going? Like, do we have a map or
No,
anything
because
like
of
that?
course the man does not give us any information other than go here.
go here.
Well, I
figure
know
it
he
out.
said go here, but I thought he gave us a rough idea of where here was.
Let me double check that. I don't believe so.
I don't think
you
you
did.
You need to go here.
I was hoping you guys, come on.
I know.
That was a very
It's
good
Bolo.
hope.
What do you expect? It's Bolo.
There's only one reason that man is still alive, and it's meta-knowledge.
That's what?
And it's because of meta-knowledge. There's one person who keeps him alive.
Sheer dumb luck.
No, there's one person who keeps him alive. His name is Elminster, one of the strongest mages ever.
That's the thing is it's lost, so nobody knows where it is.
Not bringing him on.
Just ask them what their connection fit is.
And it's very possible. Nobody's ever gotten to the bottom of the Undermountain and lived to tell the tale.
So we'll be the first, cool. Right?
So I mean that.
We got this.
Yeah, I mean.
Well, there's some good soldiers too.
Those don't get it.
I picked up most of them, but there's probably people that are still.
I mean the live vacuum cleaners.
My fuzzy vacuum cleaner.
Best ones because they cuddle too.
Yeah.
Most rangers are very good vacuum cleaners too.
So side note, we designed a new language for D&D
Oh.
because we kept getting infernal and abyssal mixed up, so it's infernal.
Infernal.
In Descent now we don't have infernal and abyssal, we have infernal.
I could see why those two would get confusing.
It was the DM's fault. She kept getting them really clustered.
What you guys do know though is that there are many, many levels to the Undermountain.
So the Undermountain is like onions.
Yes.
Right? Let's do it.
So you guys descend?
Yep.
Alright, you have thus descended.
Woo.
No backsies.
The poor.
Oh shit, I forgot to go potty.
Too late.
Hold
You're
it.
gonna have to hold it.
That just came up my Facebook memories. When you're less than 5 miles from town and all 3 women in the car say they have to stop to use the bathroom. It was from like 4 years ago on the way to Duluth for college when we were looking at them.
Okay,
Yeah.
what Taya wasn't with us that time then.
It was the time she was with us because I have the pictures of all of us there.
Yeah, because we went to visit Gabs.
Yeah, but that was in like March.
Okay, and?
Usually
Oh, yeah,
your
'cause the
Facebook
memories.
show up.
Oh, I think I posted the picture later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, never mind, you have a point. Because, yeah, she was wearing an R2D2 sweater.
This R2D2 sweater.
Oh, God!
Why? That
Wow.
looks familiar.
And the brain clicks.
No, it was even bigger on me then.
Yeah, it's because we actually aren't healthy now.
I am a smart, wonderful, and intelligent squirrel! Hi there!
So you guys are going to want to erase the map.
I wasn't trying to erase it. I was moving stuff.
No,
she's
Joe
talking to me.
off.
Because Joe reached for it the same time she
Ah,
did.
got
She
it.
snatched it 'cause she's a butt.
I guess because she's a black belt.
Wow.
Yeah!
And
It has clean map.
Yay! My voice cut off when I said that. I'm like, yeah!
for all intents and purposes,
I don't want to be in a tent.
Who's me?
Yes.
squares, unless otherwise noted, are 10 feet.
Got it.
Okay.
I'm putting a note on my sheet. Square equal 10.
1 square equal 10. You drop down.
Sorry.
What?
That means Uramel's a large creature because 1 square equals 10 feet. Because he's a lawful square bear.
She just broke herself.
I'm sorry. My God.
No, we're not. She's not good. She's pants right now.
So you drop down into a 40-foot square room. I would suggest starting in as close to the middle of the map as possible, although we're probably going to run off. So, actually, go ahead and put it closer to Gabs and Nina.
Okay.
North will be towards the China Hutch.
How close to Gabs and Nina? On the edge of the map close?
No, like 20 square, or 20 squares. Like 4 squares away from the edge of the map.
So
And it's a 40-foot square room, so 4x4.
I'm breathing, Ness. I'm breathing.
North is towards the cabinet. Okay. The only exit is a tunnel that is on the southwestern wall closest to you, Darian.
So it'd be that square, yep.
10 foot.
Yep.
Not secret tunnel.
Just
Now let me see.
put a square, like a rectangle, on the wall to symbolize a door. I mean, it's technically a tunnel, but we'll go with that.
That's what we're looking for, symbolize. That's why I'm helping.
So, in this room, there's a thin layer of sand covering the floor. So as you step, it kind of crunches under your feet. And on the walls, there are a bunch of dented, rusty shields hanging along the wall, and they're covered with graffiti.
Is it good graffiti?
No.
Okay.
Is it graffiti in a language we recognize?
No, it's not like language graffiti, it's the...
Somebody
Guys.
defacing things.
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
A bunch of 10-year-olds were here.
Oh, great.
Gotcha.
That's 10-year-olds with a spray can.
So middle school boys with spray paint cans.
Girls were just as bad.
That's true too.
Oh, you're dripping. I just saw it. I got paper towel.
Thank you.
Yep.
Is it me?
It is right now.
I don't know why.
Probably is.
It has usually a coil issue when
I
it
grabbed
does
lots.
that. Thank you.
And I need everybody to make a wisdom save. Or wisdom save. I'm sorry. Perception check. Wow.
That is completely
I'm like,
different.
wait, what?
Well, I mean, it's still wisdom, and you could be proficient in it or not, so...
This is true.
Nylo.
I'll give you that much. That would be a 15.
8.
Okay.
23.
15. 17.
As you all get to the bottom of this room, Sarabai,
Aye.
you almost could have sworn that you could hear what sounds like footsteps, just barely on the very edge of your hearing, going away from you towards at the north wall.
I immediately draw an arrow and
Everyone, weapons out.
did you guys hear that?
Nope.
Nope.
And the sound is gone.
Hear what?
I heard footsteps at the north wall. I'm gonna start looking along that north wall.
Maybe it was echoes.
What's the ceiling look like?
There is no ceiling.
But
Came
There is no ceiling.
The ceiling looks like it's missing. Are there a bunch of red splats on the ground?
No.
Goblin bodies?
No.
Such as the yawning portal. Apparently we're in a different place.
Apparently.
I want to check the north wall to see if I see anything goofy or hidden.
You're insane perception.
I rolled higher than my passive.
my passive's 19.
My passive's 22 now.
Your passive's 22.
What?
Because of what, observant?
Roll me an investigation.
That's not gonna be as good. That's a 4. 4.
She can hear things, but she can't see things.
Did anyone else see anything? This isn't my forte.
I'll go for it.
Actually, given your perception check as well, you're not entirely sure, but also given some of your guys' exploration in the sewers of Waterdeep, you're pretty sure there's a secret door going to the north.
Secret door.
Guys, I'm not sure, but I think there's a doorway here to the north.
And as you look further, you see
My passive investigation is a 15 as I start to look across the wall.
Oh geez, my passive is an 11. I forgot we have passive investigation because I never use it.
Nilo, as you're looking along the wall, are you just looking along the north wall, or are you...
I will start at the middle of the north wall and work my way to the east.
Okay. As you get to the east wall, you do see something underneath one of the shields, like behind the shield. You gonna move it?
Just enough that I can look behind it. I don't want to bring the shield too far away from the wall in case there's a trap.
There is no trap, but the shield breaks apart.
Oh.
Because they're very, very old and very, very rusted. And even the little bit of movement.
Oh, so much for being...
Well, I guess you know
Quiet.
what's behind it
Good
now.
job. Good job now.
And this is...
I can break
Okay,
things
I'm
with
not
a
going to ask
finger.
that question because that would have been a really dumb question. I almost asked if you spoke Elvish.
No, I don't.
Written in blood
Oh.
Oh.
on the
Sure.
wall is the following message in Elvish. Beyond the pillar forest, the Mad Mage awaits, casting spells behind magic gates.
Oh.
Is that it?
Yes.
What does it say? I can't read that.
Beyond the pillared forest, the Mad Mage awaits, casting spells beyond the...
Behind magic
gates.
gates.
Behind magic
Do you
gates.
speak Elvish?
Yes.
Skull, do you speak Elvish?
I'm just reading the writing that
Does
she's
anyone speak Goblin?
Common, Draconic, and Elvish. The best 3 languages.
I speak Common.
Celestial,
Infernal,
common, draconic, and infernal.
I speak Common, Elvish, Draconic, and Dwarvish.
Infermissile!
So, I mean, between the 5 of us, we have most of the languages.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? I'll speak.
Not much.
Saravi, as you continue searching the north wall,
And Grouse
Yeah.
you do find a secret door,
Okay.
Yes, or
and you also see a 1-inch diameter.
Dynameter.
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 That sounds like a Pokemon.
Love it, Aurora.
Aurora.
I can't talk either.
Diameter.
This is also a good night, you guys.
Benevolent.
Benevolent.
And this isn't even on the 24-hour stream.
If you want a good laugh, look up Peter Dinklage as Tyrion Lannister trying to say the word benevolent. It's like
Oh,
an
it's
8-hour
hilarious.
clip.
It is
8 hour,
the
8
one-
minute.
It is
8
the
hours?
It is the one word he cannot say.
Or Benedict
I'm
Cumberbatch
trying to say penguin.
trying to say penguin.
He can't say penguin, you're right. I forgot about that one.
And he did a documentary
On
about
penguins.
On
penguins.
penguins. The
Penguin.
penguin.
The penguin.
Yes,
It is so
It's
good.
worth
He
watching.
It is
it's
so
it's
good.
as funny as the Peter Dinklage one.
Like literally, he says it like 10 different ways, and none of them are correct.
Penguin.
I think he went the entire documentary without saying the word correct.
So, you find a 1-inch diameter hole bored into what would be the secret door. And it is on the north wall in the northwest corner.
I am going to wave over one of the 3 with dark vision.
Yes.
And I am gonna have them look through. I think I see a peephole.
I will look through it.
Or, sorry, stage whisper. I think I see a peephole.
I will look through it as I have much better
Stoneforge, thank
vision
you.
in the darkness than anybody else.
You see the start of a corridor that goes 10 feet and then turns to the west. So it actually goes technically 20 feet from the door and then turns west. Yep. But that is as far as you can see, and you do not see anybody standing there.
Well, we were probably being spied upon.
So, do we go this way or do we go the tunnel direction? Or do we pretend to go the tunnel direction, wait 5 minutes, and double back?
Who knows if we'll be able to come back into this room once we get into the other doorway.
True.
Well,
Both ways could get us killed. Which one?
the secret one, maybe.
I would agree.
People don't hide things just for fun.
Let's go that way then.
How do we open the door?
I want to look and see if I can figure out how to open the door.
Well, seeing as everything falls off the wall, I'm just going to make things fall off the wall now.
Okay.
With the mage hand, I'm going to start maneuvering the shields.
Okay.
Because just a little bit of pressure I did caused it to shatter. So I'm going to start maneuvering them, and one of two things is going to happen in my mind. Either the shields are all going to break and we're going to find a lever, or one of the shields isn't going to break, and that's the lever.
Yeah?
Or the shields are trapped and you just killed us all in session 1.
I'm using mage hand, and we're standing as far away from the ones that I'll be touching. We'll move around the room so that we're not near any of them.
Okay. I maybe step into the hallway.
If you wish.
I'm gonna peek down that way and see what I see.
You see what I see?
If you peek down that way, you see a 30-foot long hallway that also turns to the west.
It's heading west.
It's going south.
So it immediately goes south from the door.
Yes. Sorry.
Okay.
I forget you guys can't see the map.
Not until you describe it to us.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to remind you of rule number 1 in DMing. Your players are dumb. They don't know anything if you don't tell them.
Which is closely followed by rule number 2. The DM is dumb. They don't know what you're thinking unless you tell them.
So it's literally the door and it starts to go south.
Yes.
30 feet and then turns west.
Nothing is here.
Yay!
So it looks like an L.
A backwards L.
Sure.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, why in the world are you doing that?
Is it just DDD shout?
DDG shout.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And if it doesn't work, I'll know what.
Yeah, that's what I said. I can hear it.
Okay. Curious.
Alright.
That block just makes me mad some days.
I say it popped in the mouth. There you go.
The shields are falling off the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens after I go through the shields?
Nothing happens. They
I
crumble.
don't see anything behind the shields. I don't see anything that doesn't move.
Nope.
Okay. So, the next idea is to go where the shields were hanging. Are the hooks and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Start playing with them.
They're just hooks in the wall. It's just a gazebo.
Can I look around where the peephole is and see if I can figure out, if I can lift it or push it or mess with it?
You do not see any handles or hinges.
Okay. In the ground in front of it, you said it's sand. I want to move the sand a little bit and see if I can see a...
It's pretty seamless.
Okay.
You have have a very strong feeling that if your perception wasn't as freaking nuts as it is, you would have missed it.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just going to spend some time looking around the door to see what mechanic there is to open it up.
I mean,
You
do you
really...
guys want to help?
Give us a second. Perception is not my strong suit.
I want to light a candle.
Okay.
And where that peephole is, I want to hold the candle up there and see if there's air, which direction the airflow is going.
Why are you asking me questions like this?
Because they're important. Because then I know when I move the candle, even if it appears almost seamless, if I go slow, unless it's airtight, I can figure out where a crack or hinge may be.
I believe it actually is airtight.
Is it really? Awesome.
See that. Yep.
Can any of you magic users do something with it? Or meatballs?
Maybe we could just try to push on it.
She just said she did.
No,
No.
you said you wanted to see if it it doesn't easily. I said that it doesn't easily lift or push.
Okay, because I'm sorry, I should have been more clear. Yeah, we assumed that it wouldn't lift or push.
Okay.
And because I said, well, can I lift it or push it? And you said, well, you can't see hinges.
I would like to try and lift it.
Okay, roll me a strength check.
And
Or
welcome to the
athletics.
face Gabs makes when we ask her weird crap. I posted the dog equivalent of that face on Facebook, Aurora.
I'm
So,
gonna try a different dice next time.
what'd you roll?
I slip and I only get a 5.
Yeah, you get down in this nice deep squat,
A 16.
and you get down and you think you have purchase on where the
Slip.
secret door is supposed to be, and you lift with all of your leg strength, and your fingers slip and you go flying backwards.
Anna
Ow.
Keys, do you want to help me try and push?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll with advantage.
That's a whopping 7. Nilo, maybe you're stronger.
No.
Why is the one that's the barbarian that's supposed to have the high strength not rolling?
Is everybody was doing it before? I'm gonna try. Because she's got the same strength as I do.
Yeah, but she rolled like crap and she was trying to lift it.
I'll help you try to push
I'm
it.
gonna push. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Let's all just try to push it together.
Strength check.
Yep. Well, athletics.
And
23.
You successfully pushed the door open.
Woo!
It is hard. It is very difficult, and it is so well made that it does indeed appear to be airtight.
Wow.
Jeez.
Must be dwarven work.
You know?
Dwarven work?
Yes.
Dwarven work.
I'll bring it up a little bit later.
Okay.
Oh, I guess we go through.
How dark are the hallways?
They are unlit.
And is it also a sandy floor?
Yeah. I want to pit in
I didn't expect you guys to go that way. Gosh.
Well, you should always
No,
know
I
that
want
we
to
go the
pit
way
the
up.
door open so that way we don't get it don't shut in front behind us. I don't trust this place already.
No. I'm gonna go with no.
Stone, probably. Or
Yeah, it's a stone floor. It does not appear to have.
It's unlit.
Indeed, it is. Because you are underground. And there's no,
Shall we use your ever-burning torch?
Do we want to do that? Do we want to?
I'm essentially blind if we go that way.
I can cast light.
Do we want to cast light or do we want to use the sword? Because my sword does bright light 40 feet and dim 40 feet.
It
long.
works just like a torch.
It doesn't matter to me. Just if you want me to cover you from back here, I need to be able to see what I'm shooting at.
Is lights like
It's a stone forged
is
floor.
it something that you can do over and over again?
Mm-hmm. It's a
Yes, it's a
cantrip.
cantrip.
Okay. And like as
And it lasts for an hour.
Nice. So do you want to cast lights or what's the range on that?
Well, the thing is, the lights can go out.
Oh, I think a rather intelligent use of this. Does anybody have a small object that they're not attached to?
I have ball bearings. I have an
May I
arrowhead.
see one of your ball bearings?
Sure. 997.
Just light on the ball there.
Okay.
Yeah, the ball bearing is now the source of light. So, if we need our light to go away, and I stick it in my pocket.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You know,
Alright, let's go. So are we pitching open the bottom of the door?
And you can have it back when we're done.
thank you.
So you're gonna drive a pitten in to wedge the door open?
As long as it's not sand.
Right. It's not sand.
Because if it's sand, then there's nothing for it to grip onto.
No, it's stone.
Okay.
The sand was only in that one.
And it wasn't thick sand, it was only like a thin layer of sand.
Okay.
It was a sandy floor, not a sand floor.
Hide it under a bunch
Jeez.
of no.
I'm gonna let it shine.
That it glows 40 feet and then another 20 dim.
Alright.
Alrighty.
So, yeah,
Moving
so you
forward.
guys are heading north.
Yep. It's shiny.
Marching order.
I'm gonna go first since you
I will go
have
first.
the heavier armor.
Oh, 20, it's 20 bright, 20 dim. So 40 feet in total.
So Alesta's going first.
Yes.
That's topple over.
Yep.
Okay. Followed by Anaki's. Then do we want to put me in the middle and the squishies in the back?
Do we want to put the squishies in the back? Do we want to put the squishies in the middle?
And that's what I was thinking.
Because I can shoot past them and I can cover the rear.
I am not as squishy as you think.
But you're still squishier.
Hector will take up the back with Saravai.
I'm gonna have a moose behind me.
Beside you. Technically behind.
It's a
yes.
10-foot
Well,
hallway.
it's 10 foot. We
so-
could.
It's a 10-foot hallway,
Could you cast light on Hector's antlers?
Yes, but then
and
It's
it is
like-
a 10-foot high
I
hallway.
could cast Moose on because
So-
he's got it on the other one. So I could
Hector's
cast it
gonna be a
on
little
Moose.
crowded
But we wouldn't be able to hide it.
Yeah.
And that's
because
the
he
key.
is considered a large animal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he couldn't be next to me then.
Does it take a spell behind it though?
No, it does not. It does not take a spell slot to unsummon him, just to re-summon him.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to just make Hector go away for a little bit?
I mean, do you
It's
really
a
want to
really
summon
fun
him down here?
I'm very dangerous on him.
Yes, but there's not exactly room.
can't
It does not appear that you have much room to
How
use
tall
that
are the
skill.
ceilings?
10 feet.
In
10
the
feet. In the hallway are 10 feet.
Okay.
You would not have room to ride him.
Okay.
Maybe when we get in a bigger room, we can
True.
start again.
Hector moves at you
Yes.
disparagingly.
That's okay.
The moose.
Yes, I will take his armor off, put it in my bag of holding, and say, "See you later," and unsummon him. Or
Question:
can
Could
he
you
be
just
summoned?
unsummon him with his armor?
That's
No.
what I'm, that's
Right,
what I'm
because
looking
you-
up. That's
I
what I'm looking up.
believe you should be able to.
I thought the same thing, so I'm looking it up.
I'm unsure,
Like
but
Mushu's bag, like
Mushu's
Mushu's
bag.
backpack.
Yeah.
I would agree
That's
to that.
actually a DM call. Mushu's
Okay.
backpack was a DM call.
I would agree to that
that's
though.
back.
Okay, then yes, I will let him take his armor to and from.
Otherwise, it would be
Because
like
otherwise-
20 minutes to put it on
Yeah.
and 20 minutes to take it off.
Hold
every
on, guys.
single
Let me
time.
get him ready for battle. Okay, now we can go. Battle's over, dude.
The battle's been over for 18 and a half minutes.
Right.
Nilo's dead. Where have you been?
I will give you this though,
Hey,
Tay.
Dark.
There are places where you can use him in the under.
We should be back up in just a moment. Oh, it's just one of the books.
Good job, Twiz. You fireball us and you fireball our stream.
So Twiz,
Awesome.
I don't know what's going on with the bot, but whenever you log in, it kills OBS. So I'm
No,
gonna have to take
yesterday
a
it was
look.
Allie. Yesterday
Was it Allie?
Allie's fault.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's you and Allie. You kill us.
Where is the fireball die?
It should be in that little
Oh, wait, I
plastic.
see it. I see it. Okay, are we ready for this?
We are.
It is a nat 1.
Aww.
Like, it wasn't even close to the 20. I'm sorry, guys.
It was a good try.
That still hurts my feelings. I want us to be all almost dead before we hit anything.
Anyways,
That hurts
so,
my brain.
yeah.
Twiz.
So you guys go into this hallway.
Yeah.
And it is... So it's 20 feet to the north, and then it goes to the west. Start from the south side of the... Start from the south side going.
This corner.
Wow.
Yeah. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet. So 5 squares. At the end of the 50 feet, it turns north again. And it's only a 10-foot wide hallway. And 10 feet in, there's another opening to the north. So there are 2 openings to the north.
So one 10 feet in
Yes.
and one 50 feet in.
Yes.
Okay, so then just put a door here and a door there?
There's no doors. It's just open.
Well, okay. Can we just put circles for openings then?
Well,
Or just not draw it? Gotcha.
that's why I said to start from the south.
Gotcha, sorry.
So,
Yep.
An opening here.
Yep.
Hey, look. Angela's doing the same thing you did. Maybe we'll get cheers and bits again.
Sweater puppies!
Yes, just like that.
Okay.
And the
Now you know how it feels.
yes, but my sweater is more conservative.
You know.
The puppies don't care how conservative your sweater is.
So, the first hallway
So good for you.
you can see it goes north 30 feet and then turns to the east.
Brain. It turns at the 30 mark.
Yes.
This is why I don't draw maps. This is why I don't draw maps. This is why I don't draw maps.
Hey, Darian. It gets worse.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I don't draw maps.
Well, that's okay
Like-
because we can, if you want, we can, always take time and draw it out before the 24-hour stream. I've had a couple people ask me, Thaco, if we have schedules that we're gonna post of when we're doing what campaign, or call it maybe a tentative schedule that is subject to change based on
What campaigns?
how alive or dead we are.
Okay.
Because we're wanted. Okay.
Move on, please.
So, yeah, there is... You can go either north or west. Which way do you choose? Which way to your doom?
Sunflower? It's already that way. Let's
I'm
just.
sure if you look for tracks, we might find out who it is that we're following.
Right.
If it's a stone floor, how are we supposed to track them?
Dust.
If there
We
was
can
Actually,
try.
not that dusty.
Really?
and there's no sand.
I could try.
Go ahead and try.
Okay,
I'm not very
survival.
tracky.
survival or tracking if you have it. I
Are you
mean,
gonna sneak past us?
Yeah.
Okay. Let you.
I rolled like crap. That's a 9.
yeah, they're not
I'll
sure.
help you.
Can she assist?
Considering you guys both.
16.
That's better.
Okay, you're done for the night.
You're not sure.
Gotcha.
You see movement going both ways, but because there isn't definitive, there isn't, you know,
Hit. Well,
it's stone floor. It's not, you know, dirt
right.
or
No, understandable.
grass. That
Are there any marks on the walls?
not that you can see.
I'm gonna take out my chalk and make symbols,
Okay.
signifying the 4 directions. But I'm not gonna like put north, south, east, west. It's gonna be like circle, square, triangle, star.
You summon an abacus.
Okay. So you are making a note.
Just actually, I won't yet.
Which way do you guys want to go?
We're already going north. Should we just continue on that way and just be careful with the rear guard?
Might as well, honestly. I mean,
I agree.
The more consistent we are going in the same
The less
direction,
chance
the
we're
less
gonna get
chance we're
lost.
gonna get super lost.
so yeah, we're gonna go down the north hallway.
Oh, we didn't get another gallon.
Mini, just
Slowly
as long as-
checking for traps.
Yes,
I have a new one in the works for her.
that's a good thing.
Where are my traps? Traps, traps, traps,
DM
traps,
don't know that
traps.
there's no traps.
There are totally traps.
No, I beg to differ.
Traps.
I beg to differ. I don't think there are any traps.
There's definitely traps. And the more you say there's not traps, the more there traps are going to be.
Well, there's already.
There's lots of traps.
There's a ton.
Yes.
There's a crap ton.
Crap ton of traps.
Crap ton of traps. Crap traps.
You guys,
Okay.
my lance gonna tink on the floor ahead of me. Tink.
So what you're saying is we need a trap finder.
Yes, no, I have a 10-foot reach trap finder with my lance.
This is where we need a tinker. We can put a wheel on the tip of the lance and she can just push it forward.
Put one lance on either side of Hector and just have him charge down the hallway. The stuff will move.
But who needs a whole herd of cows?
I was gonna say we'll pull a twig.
So, you guys are going to go north?
Yes.
Okay.
It turns east.
I will go back to my place in lane,
Alright.
which we did perfect.
Alesta, as you guys continue forward, so the hallway goes 30 feet north,
Yeah.
goes to the east,
Yep.
10 feet, and then continues north. It has a little jog. Continues north 40 feet, and then turns to the west.
The west, right there.
Do you want me to try?
No, because I need to get further drawn. Is that right?
From the
Yes,
way
west
she
is
des-
that way.
From the way she described it, that is what it sounds like, yes. Continuing down said hallway.
Yep.
So that hallway goes 10, 50 feet and ends in a doorway.
Is it a door similar to the secret one, or does this have like an actual handle?
This one has an actual handle.
We can handle it.
And Sarabai,
Yes.
as you follow towards the actually wait. Nyla, where are you positioned at in reference to Sarabai? Because you're the one
Directly in
holding.
front of her.
Because you're the one holding the wall of light.
Yep.
Okay. As you pass through that first section of hallway, where you guys are at,
Yeah.
actually, let's see. Right on the square where Nyla is at, you spot another secret door. Because somebody has a passive perception of over 20.
Yeah.
Is it to the west or east?
It is to the west.
Guys, there's another door here.
What?
Yeah, look, right here.
Maybe we should have you go right behind me so you can see things.
Do we want to try this secret door?
Yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Secrets aren't there for no reason.
Hey,
Right?
Give it a
See,
shove.
I'm trainable.
I don't know about that, but at least you do, you do catch on.
Isn't that trainable?
You're the closest.
Apparently not.
I'm gonna go give it a shove.
To be fair, he's been trying for 6
I want
years
to
and it
check it
hasn't worked.
for any type of.
I've become tolerable, I believe, but that's
Sarah,
probably.
is there anything hinky with this secret door other than the fact that it's a secret door?
I want to check it out. Can I try and look it over and see if it's gonna bite me?
Yeah, you can take a look.
Investigation?
Sure.
Scanning for physical abnormalities.
15.
You don't see anything weird with the door. The only thing of note from the other secret door is there is no peephole.
Suspicions raised. I'm gonna try pushing it.
Roll me a strength or athletics.
I'm gonna go push it. I'm gonna go push it.
Roll me athletics.
Alright, I'm gonna push it.
My turn.
Skull's gonna push it.
Go first.
Can I introduce you folks to something called physics? You
Maybe
know
we should push
lance.
it together.
Mm-hmm.
A lance creates a pinpoint spot where a lot of effort can be put into it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you put your lance against the door and you use that to drive forward, perhaps it can cause damage to it. Rather than trying to push it open, we can just damage it so that it breaks and we can go through.
I will point out that the other door was a good 6-inch thick solid stone door. The previous secret door.
Is this one
What
As far as you can tell, it is the same.
What if you two tried pushing together? Or one of you three? What if 2 of you 3 tried pushing together?
No.
Because then one of you can roll at advantage. Because the 3 of you have higher strengths than me and Nilo.
Mm-hmm. Let's do it. Shoulders and shove.
Yep. Roll at advantage. Isn't helping. That's better. Athletics.
That would be an 18.
Does not budge.
Really?
Moving on.
I would like to try one more time.
Okay.
Because I'm stubborn.
How? Are you doing anything different or?
I'm going to try and lift it. Because if pushing's not working, why not try and lift?
Because something worked so well for you last time.
You know what? Go ahead and try.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No.
I'll help.
No, I'm not. Because
What are the seams like on this one? Is it about the same as the other one?
yeah, if it looks
Going
the
for
same,
it.
I'm not going to attempt to lift it again.
If she's helping, it'd be an advantage. Cough, cough. We were not meant to get through this door.
Nope. Nope. That's not gonna fly. It's even less than last time. We're just
So
gonna have to go somewhere
What
else.
stops us from keeping going until we finally push it open?
Nothing.
Nothing really.
Okay, then we're gonna keep trying until it opens.
I'm gonna try again. Can I try again?
You can try again.
Will it move this way instead of just straight?
I'm gonna try straight one more
Try.
time. Actually, Skull, why don't you try and I'll help you, so roll at advantage. Ooh!
18 plus 2, 17, which is the same as she rolled an 18, so. Yeah.
17.
Okay.
Next.
17.
Get past freaking 17.
I'm gonna try again. If somebody's gonna help
Do
me.
it.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll help you.
Double 20s!
You not
Double
only push this door open,
That's the only
You-
time I've ever done that.
You rage it.
For a door!
We just got fireballed again.
how did we
does
get
that
fireballed
work?
That
again?
should not have worked.
Or I wonder if it didn't. If it technically didn't
reset?
fire the.
Oh, it reset because of that. So yeah, that fireball doesn't go off. That was something reset. Unless, of course, the DM wants to roll a fireball
I
again.
kind of want to.
Do it.
Oh my gosh, double 20s.
Nope.
Oh,
Wait. Guess what?
Is it a fireball?
Yes!
So I push the door open and a fireball explodes.
Awesome.
Great.
So you just get mad. And all of a sudden,
Tiefling
you shove against this stupid secret door. And as it opens, something inside of you breaks just a little bit. As you hear the crashing and smashing of what sounds to be ceramic dishware.
Oh,
You broke
And-
Grandma's fine china.
Apparently.
happens.
Well, we're gonna piss people off being down here anyways, so.
As that happens, everybody roll a dex save. Because it is a dex save, correct?
Yes. I am glad I have the one of you for that.
And what is the DC we've been using for that?
15.
Okay.
Oh, I just made it.
Hey, Thaco. I see your point, but it doesn't bother me. Unless it was like...
I'll bring it up later.
Okay.
Anakis.
16.
Alesta.
18.
Saravai.
17.
Skull.
9.
Milo.
25.
How did you do that?
Net 20.
And his robe gives him
+1.
+1.
I have an 8 to my dex save, so I got really lucky.
So, let's see here, that's
I have a +8 to charisma save.
That's why you're so damn hard to charm.
We're sorry.
I actually rolled semi-low. If you
Because of
failed
my-
your save,
Yep.
Oh.
that is 28
Oh, gotcha.
points of fire damage.
If we failed.
If you failed.
So 14 if you passed.
14 if you passed.
Oh, jeez.
Anakis. Actually, I need to double check with that for both of you, because I think one of you...
The tiefling takes half of half if they save.
Yep.
Yep, so
Yep, you take 7.
Are you though?
I'm pretty sure I am.
What's
Depending
your
on
breath
my weapon is
What's your
fire.
breath? Yeah, then yeah,
So
you're
yeah, then you
resistant.
take half. So you
Okay.
take 14. Okay, never mind. Neither of your guys' swords give you... Oh, wait, no, actually... Oh, no, you're not holding the sword. Never mind.
Me?
Nope.
No, that would be me.
Alesta.
I'm not holding the sword though, so it doesn't give me the resistance.
Yeah, Ness, this is just the start of the dungeon.
We got this, guys.
You can do it.
We can't do
So as we destroy these ceramic jars and a fireball explodes in our face, what do we see in this next room as the dust settles?
You see a tunnel. Imagine that, another tunnel.
Ow.
Secret tunnel.
How long is this tunnel?
The tunnel continues past the door 20 feet to the west and then turns to the north.
Aha.
I can't believe you rolled double 20s on that.
That was epic.
I've never rolled double 20s before.
It's 1-800.
Something like that.
So I'm happy about that. I like those dice.
And with that,
No!
we'll pick up next
I don't
time.
wanna.
This Saturday.
This coming Saturday
Is it Friday or Saturday technically? No, it'll be Saturday.
Midnight. At midnight
Technically it's midnight, so it's Saturday.
to see why this random secret door had a bunch of ceramic ware behind it.
Oops.
I smell Vistani.
And who was it that Sarabai heard running from the door as they descended?
Nat and Squidly followed us.
Oh my god, I would kill those
God, I hope
children.
no. I hope no.
Right.
Oh, thank you guys for joining us. Remember, we have our 24-hour live stream starting this Friday at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time.
We will be streaming Wednesday.
We will be streaming Wednesday, and that will be Saltmarsh.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep, because
That's
we
it.
had.
'Cause
Yes.
it would normally be Saltmarsh.
Yep.
Unless there's something you need to tell the three of us girls.
Nope, it'll be
No,
Saltmarsh.
it's. I just.
Thank you again, and thank you Syrinscape for the audio that we're using. Thank you Blue Box for the raid,
Yeah,
Yes.
good to see you guys.
and have a wonderful evening.
Have a good night, you guys.
Good night, guys. Bye.
It's 9, right?
Yeah.